soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. With an iron fist and a reptile's hiss, we shall rule. We're tired of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. You tell us what's right, you tell us what's wrong. To learn to resist, 'cause Cobra is strong.
She's a little lady. She comes on like a baby. She makes you think that maybe you could be the one. Yeah, she comes on with a passion, but she really on for action. Her feminine attraction can put you in the cold. She's a cobra. Which way will she go? She's a cobra. No one really knows she's a cobra. Let me see, she's a cobra. She'll always win.
Welcome in, Golan-Globus. That beautiful tune you just heard. Once again, our boy fucking Glenn Danzig being put to fucking shame. One song in his movies. Who's the musician here? Is it Andy Sidaris?
Probably. He's multi-talented.
Obviously, that is Cobra's theme, one of our characters from this movie. Got her own fucking montage theme song.
Right. Well, you need when you're watching somebody take a shower or get dressed, you need some music to spice it up.
You really do
You know,
need
Griff,
some
before
music.
we get into all this shit, we got a guest, by the way. Of course, you already know that.
You already know this.
You know, we're never doing a Sidaris. Before I get into my thing, because I think Mike's gonna wanna chime in on what I have to say. It's Malibu Mike Abilene, the Lost Abilene brothers back. Our Sidarophile. Mike, how you doing?
I like that term. That's good.
Sidarophile?
Yeah, we're gonna use that. Yeah, Millie didn't recognize me. I came in and I'm super tan right now. I just got back from Molokai. But
Yeah, it's nice.
cut the vacation short because I had to be here for you guys.
Joe, your services
Thank you.
are no longer needed. We have a tan man
We do.
to replace you.
Well, you don't have to replace Joe because he's tan and jacked, and I'm tan and doughy. So you get the best of both worlds.
It's true. It's true. I mean, Sidaris does a good job of giving us, tan smaller dudes, tan mentally challenged folks like Tyler. Like, he gives us a full breadth of characters every time. Is this the first movie? No, I think they try to sell us Lou Ferrigno as being sexy, and he's kind of off.
He's hard of hearing.
He's partially deaf.
Well, I know he's partially deaf. I'm not saying by the way he speaks. I'm saying by the way he fucking acts, guys.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
You guys, last time you two were together, you buried the fuck out of me.
You buried yourself. We
No.
just handed you the shovel.
And listen, this is a great segue to what I wanted to talk about because
Wait.
Whoa,
I have
whoa.
one thing to say.
Okay.
I am now officially suspending my presidential campaign.
What?
no.
Yes, there are too many Tims in the race. I don't want to get confused. We're both from the Midwest.
It's true.
We're both coaches. He does high school football. I do seniors pickleball. I get tough. I go, Mildred, don't bend your fucking elbow.
No.
It's straight.
Exactly. You got to get that arm extended.
But yes, sorry, people. You can still write my name in, but I'm not going to accept if I do win, which I probably will.
Now, Murray, I know everybody hearing this.
That's why he calls me Murray, because he doesn't want people to confuse me with Tim
I don't.
Walls.
I never want anybody to confuse you with anybody.
Yeah.
Also, if you go down 8 Mile, Murray is the name on the hotel, the lighting district. You're all over 8 Mile.
Yeah.
I didn't realize your family owned most of 8 Mile. Now everyone probably wants to know, who are you endorsing? You're dropping out.
Well, that's the highest bidder,
The highest bidder?
Yeah.
You're just putting it out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
the G&G bump is a real thing, people.
It's true. It's true.
And so, yes, I'm open to conversations with both parties.
Now, what
I'll
if
talk to the fucking brainworm of Robert Kennedy.
He dropped out too, man.
He did not drop out. He suspended his. We both suspended our campaigns.
Oh, okay.
I'm not officially dropped out. I'm
Okay.
suspending my campaign.
Still vote for me.
Send
but
me
I'm
money.
suspended. Yeah.
Still, I'm just not going to use it towards the campaign.
Murray's going to still show up, but he's going to be underneath a mask like Dusty Rhodes in the Midnight Rider gimmick.
You
I
just
love it.
blew it. Thanks. I was going to come in my hostacia blow. I was going to share popcorn with a black woman.
Guys, these are officially the words of Dusty Rhodes. So
Yes, unifier of all people. Dusty
Oh,
Rhodes.
my
The
God.
American dream.
I shared popcorn with a black woman. God, I love Dusty.
All right, that's it. Enough
That's
about
it?
that. What were you about to say, Mike, about him?
Oh, no,
his
just
villainous ways.
Just coming off the Olympics, it got me thinking about bravery. Nancy Kerrigan
Yes.
getting her knee smashed,
Of course.
Not
That
giving up
one
on her
little
dream.
girl,
Carrie Strug,
Yeah.
twisting her ankle but still going,
Okay.
High
Okay.
ankle
and
sprain.
then Phil, he got ran down in that coffee episode unjustifiably, and he had the bravery to come on the show and
did.
confront it and bury the hatchet. He extended an olive branch. He extended his hand in friendship. And Griffin, just like when the mega powers were forming, Griffin's Macho Man. Is he going to shake the hand of Hogan? Is he not? And eventually he did. And I just want to say that I'm happy that you two were able to bury the hatchet.
I'm glad-
And shout out to Noah. Finding out about your brain surgery, dude. Friend of the show. Glad you're pulling through.
I'm glad you brought that up because I hate Phil now. Because
I like you, Phil.
By the way, I know I really hate our followers because Phil put together some amazing
Oh my
Ginty-inspired Mentos commercials, 3 of them for us.
Yes.
And they were all amazing. And
Excellent.
You guys are like, give me a picture of a movie poster. I'll give you a like for that. Something that took effort.
Right.
You're not impressed.
You got to see these, Mike.
I'll check 'em out.
They're fucking
Yeah.
delightful.
The Rip Torn one is Chef's Kiss.
Oh, I haven't seen that one
You
yet.
need some Mentos.
But I hate him because he said, hey, I listened to the episode. Thank you for opening with my favorite King Diamond song. And I went, what? It's a Merciful Fate song.
Oh, no.
And he goes, well, same thing. I said, you fucking imbecile. It is
Oh,
not the
no.
same thing. Just because
Oh,
King
no.
Diamond sang for Merciful Fate does not mean it's a King Diamond song. They're 2 entirely different sounds, 2 entirely different bands.
Oh, no. Mike,
Go listen to your Man of War and leave the hall.
do you smell that?
I do.
There's some rotting beef that needs to be, settled. in
This
the
is
future.
fresh beef.
Oh, is it fresh beef?
It ain't rotting.
Okay. Well,
Again, I'll reiterate. I still like you, Phil. You haven't done anything to piss me off.
Yet.
yeah, and he hooked us up with those Mentos commercials, so he's a
Yeah.
winner in my book. Because I was saying it during that episode. I was like, this movie is a fucking Mentos commercial, and next thing you know, we've got our own Mentos commercials.
He just chunked them out.
He just chunked them out.
That's why I said, can I come to you for audio and visual shit? Because Griff can't do anything.
Wow.
And he said, anytime.
Anytime. God damn it. So he's got a Noah who you said I was trying to replace you with. Are you going to replace me with his son, Noah? Do we
Why?
each
No.
have our own Noahs we're going to replace each
No.
other with?
He's talking replacing you with Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. Phil Snow is recovering.
He could just be in the background and his son could take over. Because you need a young voice on here. You can't have 2 old gentlemen on here.
2 old gentlemen on here.
You guys are full
Mike.
of wisdom, but
Tim.
How? I don't remember you being a Sidarophile since I've known. I'm not. When did you start working at the shop?
April of 2010.
So I've known you. That's 2010. I thought it was earlier.
No.
Okay, I've known you 14
Full
years.
time April 2010, so it would have been sometime in 2009.
Okay, so I've known you 15 years.
let's go with 15.
And I never really remembered you bringing it. Because if I had known what a Sidarophile you were, I would have had you on for the hits that we've already done. Hard Ticket, Picasso Trigger. Is this a new thing, or have you always been a secret undercover Sidarophile?
No, I'm a new Sidarophile. Like I
Okay.
said in the Dallas Connection episode, I saw that at a young age, around 4th or 5th. No, it came out in 94, so it would have been probably 5th or 6th grade, I think. I don't remember how old I was, but that's when that was the story of all the boys in my class were starting to talk about nudity in movies and getting
Yeah,
into girls and
yeah.
shit. And I still just wanted to watch horror movies.
But it's full of nudity though.
Right. So I rented Dallas Connection based on the VHS box because I was like, there has to be a bunch of naked chicks in this. So I'll rent that and see if that like awakens me. And I watched. I'm like, all right. I mean, I still just want to watch horror movies.
Yeah, you're just.
I like how he uses the phrase awakens too, because it's like that. There was one of those books I had to read or movies I had to watch about, the woman
Force
awakening,
Awakens.
yeah, or something like that. Yeah, it was the Force Awakens, and Mike's very own coming of age tale of getting a Sidaris movie.
Yeah. So then I just Mill Creek a few years ago put them all out on Blu-ray. So I upgraded all of them to Blu-ray.
Gotta put 'em all.
Apparently, there's some rumblings that we might be getting a Vinegar Syndrome box set.
Ooh, I can't wait to pay $500 for that.
$5,000.
You won't have to because I'll probably buy it and then you can inherit my Mill Creek Blu-rays.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm excited for that.
Okay, so you're newfound. You like put it away. You said it does nothing for me, and then it took well, like many things. It took Golan-Globus Theater to reawaken the force
Yeah,
within you.
which one did you
Basically.
jump back in with?
Dallas Connection. When you guys were doing it and then I forget how it came up, but was that I think I came to you with Dallas Connection.
You
'cause that
did
was
because
the-
you said you wanted to tell your story, your sexual awakening. I mean, that's what we do in this. We're all kinds of action.
That's right.
Yeah, so you guys were you had done 2 or 3 Sidaris movies
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
And then I was just looking them up because I'm like, these movies sound insane. And it's like, oh shit, Dallas Connection. I definitely saw that as a kid. And I was like, fuck it, that's an excuse to get on G&G again. You know?
Yeah.
I'll just,
You know,
I
that,
love
you don't
that.
need an
Dallas Connection.
excuse, Mike.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come on. You're the Pete Best of the G&G GGT.
Well, I didn't want to overstep my bounds because you bring me on for Schlocktober a lot, and then
Yeah,
you
well,
started
we
bringing
know
me
you're
for
the fucking
Blaxploitation History
Halloween
Month.
guy. I
Yeah.
mean, and
Yeah.
you, unlike Phil, did we settle whether Phil liked black people or not? Because he was kind of
Phil likes black people.
okay.
I'm just
Does he have
putting
a
it out
black
there.
friend?
Phil is lucky that Mike's here today because our memories, me and Murray, our memories are
Yeah. By the way,
wishy-washy.
we've said it a million times. I hate when people laugh at their own jokes, but we were pretty damn good on that coffee episode, guys. You too, Mike. We were just killing it.
we were.
Coffee was a strong episode.
It was a strong
No
episode.
pun intended.
Oh, I see what happened
But,
there. We do like our coffee black. So.
Yep.
But this movie, A Day of the Warrior, this is what, his second to last movie?
Yep.
He's back in the director's chair after his son almost destroyed the franchise, pulled a fucking Abram on it, you know.
Oh, J.J.
I wouldn't
Abrams?
say he almost destroyed the franchise. His son's first one is the worst so far. But then he course corrected a bit with Dallas Connection. But Sidaris, Andy is back, and it feels right.
By the way, if you're not a Sidarophile, the Sidaris cinematic universe is a family affair. His wife is involved.
Yes.
He's
She's a
involved.
producer.
Yeah.
His son is involved.
Everybody's
Yep.
on set. Everybody's working on scenes together. This is not quite erotic enough. This is from the female gaze. This is how I would like to see this work out. Her
Right.
tits aren't hard enough. Let's
Yeah,
get
there was
chick
not
in
a
here.
natural tit to be seen in this movie.
Yeah, that was a bummer.
Even some of the pecs were, you could tell they were,
Doc
work-
definitely had some enhancement.
enhancement.
Oh,
yeah. So it's
Don't even get started. We all noticed the calves on Buff Bagwell.
yes, of
Yeah.
course we
Fake
do.
as fuck.
Oh my god, that might have been the worst surgery we've seen in a Sidaris movie. Is the fake cabs on
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell?
But here's the thing about this movie, because this is near the tail end of the Sidaris cinematic universe. Much like the Marvel it's running out of steam at this time.
Absolutely.
I feel, my personal opinion, Andy Sidaris had said everything he needed to say about tits at this point. And he was kind of just phoning it in. Like, he was just like, my fans, they need more, but I said all I've had. That's why he handed it off to his son, I believe.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have more to say about tits? I've said all there is to say. And his son failed
Yes.
miserably.
Apparently.
And he came back, tried to salvage the good name of Sidaris.
Right.
And I mean, this movie isn't horrible, but I'm thinking about the classic trilogy, the Donna Taryn trilogy
Yeah.
of Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Picasso Trigger, and Savage Beach. I mean, that's like the original Star Wars trilogy.
It is. It is. Timeless classic.
And I hope he never goes back and puts CGI in it. Like makes the tits look more natural or make them bigger or whatever.
Well, he done died, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
His estate could do it though, and we don't want.
They probably right. Disney probably already bought it up. You know.
I wonder who owns that. Is it still in the Sedaris family?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Is his wife still alive? His son?
Yeah, she's the one that runs the store.
Maybe she sold it to Mill Creek, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I just felt like there was so many elements I'm so used to miss. Where's Hawaii? Where's a hot tub? Where's a fucking RV vehicle? Where is Sidaris? He's the Alfred Hitchcock of the Sidaris cinematic universe. He always pops up. Or maybe he did pop up. We didn't see it. But I did not see him in this movie.
Yeah, this one, you're right. This is not the strongest of the bunch. I feel like at that halfway line, and I don't want to pick on her. I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Well, she's no longer with us either. If I'm
okay, but once Julie Strain enters the picture, that's basically where you're like, okay, you can keep watching these, and you will get something out of most of them.
You'll get something,
but prior to Julie Strain entering is where it's at its best. It's Sidaris full blast. This was definitely like an older band coming back for Greatest Hits tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the Abilene
And
show.
it wasn't a lot. Like they lay it on heavy until the Abilene stopped showing up, which I think Dallas Connection is the first non-Abilene.
That
That's
sounds
where it
right.
went wrong.
That's where
But,
it went.
Why? Why?
It's perfect.
It's just a name.
Right.
You
But
just
it's
need a
great.
blonde
but we did
himbo.
get a guy that shoots and can't hit anything
Yeah.
in at least a couple scenes.
Are there any others? Because he's told me there's some other callbacks.
Well, we were talking
Sidaris
earlier
callback.
about your we got code names that end up being like really heavy-handed jokes that are hard to miss.
Yeah, so not in this one, but starting with Hard Hunted, they started introducing two dumb assassin characters.
Like comic relief characters.
Right. And that's where it starts to get really cartoony. And they introduce themselves and they say their names are God, what was the first set
You
of
told me
names?
one was like Wile E.
Oh yeah, Wiley, and then the other one says his name is Coyote. And the bad
get
guy
that.
that hires him is like, so Wiley and Coyote. And they're like, there are code names, not our real names, which is a gag they do in this one. But they also do it in Enemy Gold with the names Evil and Knievel. But they're the same two actors playing different characters. And it gets to the point where they get blown up in both movies, but they don't die. Instead, they're just like covered in soot and their clothes are shredded. And they're like, insert joke here. And it starts to take the fun out of it because in the first 6 movies, when Sidaris was in his prime, yes, there was some winking at the camera, but there was never any like plain just
No suspension of disbelief.
right,
Yeah.
right. Like there were stakes.
We were
People
emotionally
died.
invested with
Yeah.
these characters.
And now it's like, okay, something smaller scale killed someone 2 seasons ago, but you blow these guys up and they're fine because they're now cartoon characters.
Yeah.
So they brought that back for this one, which, whatever, it's fine, I guess. It's not my favorite.
Well, speaking of bringing people back, the previous movie, Dallas Connection, our heroes, our lethal ladies, I remember as villains. And even had the same code names.
Yeah.
And now in this movie, they're heroes. We got Julie Strain. We got Julie K. Smith, not to confuse the other Julie Smith. And you were very upset about Scorpion being recast.
Yeah, because when we did the Dallas Connection episode, we ran down who our favorite woman of the Lethal
Yeah.
Ladies was.
And we all had a different one, so that's good. No
Yeah.
fighting.
And I chose Scorpion, and they recast Scorpion.
Maybe something was going on. That's another thing. You mentioned the Julie Strain when she joined. It was like they made the transition from Playboy girls to Penthouse girls. Even though we do get a playmate who has probably the worst tits of all in this movie, Tiger.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
But
Everything.
that's the one thing I think you got right. I'm a Penthouse guy because Penthouse had women that were Playboy caliber, but they were a lot dirtier.
Okay.
And that's what I like.
Okay. Not as bolted on, because man.
Well, I think
that's
that was
Tiger's-
the '90s. I think '90s was the peak bolt-on titty decade.
Yeah.
'Cause it's kind of in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Thanks to a brave young man named Sir Mix-a-Lot. He said, "Hey, ass is all right too." And I think in the 2000s we've embraced ass more.
Thank the
Yeah, the
fucking
90s
Lord.
were all about bolted on tits and flat asses. They
Oh,
wanted
my
to
We
be
get some
very
flat
top and front
asses in
heavy.
this movie.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll definitely get there. Fireplace, John DeHart plan. It's a beautiful shot, except for that
Yeah.
zero hang kill ass
Yeah, pancake.
pancake.
If we get to the trailer, if there is a trailer, I don't know.
You know-
if Sidaris make trailers.
I probably. If not, you're just gonna hear Hard Ticket to Hawaii play.
I think the Blu-rays have the trailers. I can get it to you if you can't find it.
We'll see. It's probably out there.
All right, so we're gonna cut to maybe not trailer for the movie Day of the Warrior.
Day of the Warrior, an Andy Sidaris film. Undercover agents of the Lethal Force have a high priority mission to stop the Warrior.
Our contact man in Washington has succeeded in breaking into the Lethal Force computer system.
Red alert.
This guy Warrior, who the hell is he anyhow?
He's the mastermind behind a billion-dollar black market network. And if this break-in has anything to do with him, he'll kill them all. Oh!
It's our worst nightmare, Tyler. Have someone in our organization giving us up.
We're gonna get killed.
Got to think positive.
Positive we're gonna get killed.
The ladies of the Lethal Force are undercover and at the top of their form.
This is better than I expected.
Load all your guns. Look for excitement. And leave your inhibitions behind.
You know what to do.
The Lethal Force is armed and ready for the Day of the Warrior.
Come on, Foo!
Day of the Warrior, an Andy Sidaris film, starring Pithouse Pets Julie Strain, Julie K. Smith, Playboy Centerfold Shay Marks, American Gladiators Ray Zap Pollitt, and WCW wrestling sensation Marcus Bagwell as the Warrior.
Welcome back, as always, bringing you those hot trailers that we watch in the intermission too. Like, we take our time, we make sure we know what we're talking about when we come out of that trailer. So it was good. It was sexy.
Real good.
That's right. And Murray, how do you open up a fucking Sidaris movie? You give the audience what they want.
TNA.
TNA?
That's right. We got Cobra. Well, we don't know it's Cobra because she's wearing like a burglar mask on stage.
She's wearing, as Griff pointed out, she's doing a little Death Race 2000 Frankenstein cosplay.
Oh, nice call.
Yeah.
And
I loved
she's doing it well.
Yeah.
I mean,
If we're picking a girl for this movie too, like we did for Dallas Connection, Cobra's already got my vote because any woman cosplaying as Frankenstein from Death Race 2000 has my fucking
that is
vote.
Griff's kink, Frankenstein.
That's it.
From Death Race 2000, not Boris Karloff.
Yeah, exactly. Except
So-
those boots, those fucking boots he wears.
Yeah, she's bumping and a grinding on the stage.
What did we do where we had all the themed dances?
That was Strip to Kill?
Strip to Kill.
Yeah.
Is this dance worthy of Strip to Kill?
No.
No,
Strip
well-
to Kill had production value.
Yeah,
It had props, stages.
I think she had the talent to be at the Ramrod, but like Mike's saying, she didn't have. She was working on I mean, the mask was good. She's
Yeah.
working. She's workshopping.
Yeah,
she's probably
this was the
trying
demo
to-
tape.
She's
This
probably
demo
trying to get.
reel,
This is
yeah.
the audition.
Yeah.
She's trying to get in because we know
Ramrod.
Mr. Roper. I don't remember his character's name.
Oh, yeah.
His criteria was high.
It was high.
So yeah, she's working on it.
Shoestring budget, and yet he was like, the production, every fucking cent that comes in this place, you see on the goddamn stage. There's no fake titties in that movie. Was it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure
and,
they're
and this was
Probably were.
this was a bummer too, right? Because she was wearing this weird apparatus on her chest that was kind of like squeezing her boobs.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, wait, we might have some real boobs in here.
Yeah.
Big ones, but they might be real. And then when the mask came off and I saw who it was, like, those ain't real.
Those aren't real, yeah.
And she utters the sweet, sweet line, "You can own me if you just call me Cobra."
Cobra.
Can you deliver that line again as Cobra Commander?
I don't know if I can't speak for the rest of the episode. If I do that. It shreds my throat.
You can own me if you just call me Cobra.
A little bit more of a lisp.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Sorry.
You flew too close to the song.
I'm just trying to also get some of that phlegm out of my system, so.
Another thing missing. I mean, we do get that fantastic Cobra theme song, but Sidaris says no, and they don't do this thing. We were talking about last week about the pornos. Theme songs. Hard Ticket to Hawaii, classic song. This was just some generic music. There was no lyrics. I was like, why? First of all, it's opening to Cobra stripping. Why not the Cobra theme song?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cobra's thing in this whole movie is scenes of her getting dressed. Did you notice that?
That's half the movie.
That's why. Movie, yeah. Is her putting on stockings and her.
She's dressed, taking a shower, just so she can undress in the shower.
Yeah.
He's not making that up.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
All right, now that's it. We're in a classy strip club. It's in Beverly Hills, as we learned. She's undercover in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about off mic. We were talking about how Bond movies have to be 2 hours because you have to have the 20-minute action opener. You know, the cold opening.
Yeah. That's why. If you're ever wondering why we don't do Bond movies, it's because they're over 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah. But Sidaris is like, I can do that in 2 minutes. Make it sexier. Give the audience what they want. You walk in, you got a boner, you're ready to go. You know? There we go. Sidaris does it in 2 minutes, not 20. That's what we always say. We can come in, we can fix your fucking movie. There's going to be a 90-minute Bond movie as soon as Merman Productions gets that sweet licensing.
No, Sidaris fills your plate with actual food, no garnish.
Thank you. That is a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's around the corner, people. Just remember that beautiful metaphor.
So we just go straight from the strip bar to Lethal Headquarters. What does Lethal stand for? What does it stand for, Mike?
Well, we didn't find that out the first time they introduced that acronym, I believe, in Dallas Connection. I believe we found it out here. It stands for Legion to Ensure Total Harmony and Law.
Right. And we see a new recruit, Tiger.
Yes.
Who's Tiger?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Griff, because that's Miss
Mike.
Mike, I'm on autopilot right now. As Griff vomits into a towel.
Tim's not even here. He's phoning this in.
Yes. Literally. I'm not even in the room with those guys. So, no, it's Miss May 1994, Mike. Miss Shay Marks. You ask, do you wonder what her turn-ons are?
I was wondering what her turn-ons are.
Well, I'll tell you what her turn-ons are. Convertible Porsches. Porsches, people. Not just any convertible. Men in suits.
Ooh, yeah.
Sushi.
Okay.
Beach volleyball.
Way better than gym volleyball.
And working out.
Wait, so you're telling me that Griff is a shoo-in to be Mr. Tiger?
If he wants it, it's there waiting for him. What are turn-offs, though? People without ambition.
All right.
Rush hour traffic.
Up there.
Overconfident men.
Okay.
Bad pickup lines. She hates a lot of stuff, people. Overstyled hair, which I am so agreement with her. There is such thing as overstyling your hair, man.
Tiger would not like me.
Yeah. What's an overstyled hair?
It's just too much work. It's like you're just doing too much gel and product and everything.
You got an example off the dome?
Any like European guy? Like,
So let me ask you this, because I put product in my hair, otherwise it's unruly. That's why I'm wearing a hat today. Is it the amount of product or the amount of time you spend doing it?
I think it's both. It's a combination. Not to say you can't have any product, Mike. I think you do the right amount.
Okay.
But there's like she's saying it's overstyled. She wants you to style your hair.
All right.
It's just overstyled. Yes, if you're taking up much time as she does to get her hair done.
Oh, okay.
And the last one's assuming I've said yes before I have.
Oh, okay. So she wants to make decisions first.
Okay.
So Tiger has the most comically large tits in this movie.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they're
They're beach volleyball sized tits.
Like if someone, think about this, if someone were to do a Halloween costume as Dolly Parton,
yeah.
that's what this woman actually looks like.
Yeah.
Like a taking the piss Halloween costume.
It's like all those Republicans who say drag shows are ruining America, and then there's a photo of them in college in drag. It's the tits they give themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what she has.
like I said, there's an uncanny valley between girly girl and drag queen, and she's going through that drag queen thing.
Yeah.
And all it does is emphasize how flat her ass is too.
Right.
So
But-
you're not doing herself any favors. But remember, this is the '90s. Big tits. Were in.
I just end up feeling so bad for this woman too, because it's like she did this to please somebody, maybe herself.
Get into Playboy. That was all. Hef loved the fake tits.
But the face, she had the filler lips, and she had a bunch of
Yeah,
shit
she was
going
probably
on,
25 at the time.
And it's horrible to see that. I feel so bad for this person because, yeah, she might have been in her mid-20s, and she
Right.
just fucking...
Like, who was saying awful shit to her? And she might have just been born with body dysmorphia, right? Like, she might have just...
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm willing to bet someone put that thought in her head, like, you could be prettier. You know what I mean?
Can we
It's sad.
blame Mr. Sidaris?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I think Mr. Sidaris, he has his preference, but I don't think he would push anyone to do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, what I can tell you about Tiger...
At least I'd like to think so.
I would like to think that, too. Tiger, in 1993, is a woman who knows her computer. So she's working hard on a screensaver. You know, she wants the flying toasters. Not Evel Knievel jumping the buses, which was the best screensaver. So she's hard at work when she's got to put on the password to, you know, change the background. That's what you got to do. And she just gets alerted across the screen, blinking, yelling at her. Password's been compromised.
Uh-oh. We got ourselves a hacker.
And you know how they always say you got to use different passwords for different things, and we know nobody does it. Everybody uses the same
Nope.
password
Your
for
pet-
I use
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for everything, just like the code to the atmosphere in Spaceballs.
That's right.
I just use password.
He uses password. I don't. I just.
I guess we shouldn't be saying our passwords out on public.
Yeah,
It's all right. I'll change mine to
Whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they'll never know.
Boom.
Okay.
I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6.
I'm going to do
'cause-
password
Ooh.
with dollar signs and the S's.
I like this.
There we go.
I like this. So
So where's that?
Out there, one of your listeners is like, fuck, how did they know my password?
there's so many people right now who are like, oh shit, I gotta change that. So we're learning that all of Lethal uses the same password, and it is a 3-digit password, ABC. You know,
Yep.
you got to keep it simple for some of these people who are computer illiterate.
Yeah, these are people of action. They don't have time for nerd shit.
So she hits the print screen button, goes over. She's got a nice ASCII art photo of Rip
It's just
Torn
big
and
tits.
Scarab. It's just big titties,
tits,
yeah.
yeah.
It's just a dick in ASCII art.
And she's got to take it to her boss, Commander Willow Black, played by Julie Strain, who, hey, Penthouse, they didn't do turn-ons and turn-offs, so...
I
less
gotta
work for
say,
me.
Willow actually felt like a real character. Most of the people felt stiff to me. Willow seemed to have something, so...
Well, she's played the character of Black Widow in Dallas Connection. Now she's a totally different character, Willow Black.
She was Steel Panther in another one and Blue Steel.
Is that where the band got their name?
It might be.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, she played Steel Panther, Blue Steel, Black Widow, and Willow Black.
Oh, man. Andy. But this is probably one of the greatest openings, like, just transition.
Well, yeah, because
shot.
she's all about getting, she lives a 48-hour life, but she's got to fit it into 24 hours.
Right.
So we get a nice shot
That's
for
a beautiful way to say it.
nice
God,
shot
look
of
good.
her in a sexy leotard on the Stairmaster.
We're looking at the right glute as we open the frame.
And according to IMDb, and they never lie,
Never.
it was her idea. She said, Andy, I need to be in this outfit. I think it works for the scene. And he's like, go with it. 'Cause he checked out. I'm sorry. As much as I have respect for this man and his art, I think he checked out. after the classics.
I think he mixed business with a good time originally, and that's why they seem like so much fun. And it seems like everyone involved was having a ton of fun.
Yeah, I bet these were fucking fun as hell to be working on these.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then when he came back for this one, he was just like, "Yeah, I do whatever you want. I was here to have a good time." Like, didn't really.
I thought this worked though, because you're just used to seeing the people be like already naked or something, and so she's at least trying to give you a little bit more, a little bit of that that could have been a scene in your porno that you had to look up.
All American Girls 2: in Heat, which I still haven't gotten a copy of yet. It's been a whole week.
What movie?
And don't forget, he will send you a digital copy if you purchase it for him.
That's right. We'll
I will be kind enough to do that.
That's right. We'll do a Mermanin breakdown of the whole thing if you buy that from Murray.
Right.
We'll go through the whole movie. I'll draw arrows. We'll do the penthouse or the.
We're gonna
Playboy.
do like a Mystery Science Theater where people can watch it and it'll be playing over. Like
You
an
know
audio
what?
commentary.
You know what? We'll do that. We'll do that.
We're putting it out there.
We're putting it out there for the universe.
So she's working the Glute Master, and she's getting the information from Tiger that all our undercover agents have been compromised.
Right.
And we've got 3 of our best working on the Warrior, this mysterious professional wrestler / smuggler.
Yeah, super athlete. Went in, swept the Olympics one year.
Is this when they give us the dossier on him, or is that a little bit
that's
later?
That's a little later.
Okay,
We
'cause-
learn about our agents and what they're doing
Okay.
in the field.
Correct.
Because the dossier cracked me up.
The
Can't wait
dossier.
to get to it.
Fucking so good.
So Griff put in notes Tiger, but it's really Cobra.
Sorry.
Is stripping at Beverly Hills because there's a big diamond pirating thing going on in Beverly Hills at that time.
So
the cover is a stripper.
This is like all the little things that Warrior's doing in the background.
Our hero, it should be Doc Abilene.
Yes.
It's Doc Austin
Awful.
is on the border. He's in I think he's in southern Texas on the
Correct,
border.
yes.
Working on a smuggling ring. And then Shark, and my apologies, because
Black market scorpion.
dollar store scorpion
Ugh.
is working on the porno thing that Warrior's got going on. Porno ring.
But
He's got his fingers in all kinds of things.
Yeah.
Literally.
We'll
he has
get-
his fingers in things.
He does.
And if Warrior hears about our agents, their goose is cooked.
Yeah, because with their whole system being compromised, they assume that Warrior might be behind it and is actually stealing information.
Right.
He'll get all the agent names.
Well, they're worried that we might have a leak in Lethal.
That as well, yeah.
Right.
So there's a lot of bad things. All the agents are out in the cold, and that's spy talk, guys. That's
Right.
spy talk.
So we see our first hero, Doc. He's in a Jeep. Pulls up at one of the flimsiest fucking tool sheds I've ever seen in my life.
Jesus Christ. What are we doing here? I was so confused.
This is not up to code, I'll tell you that much.
No.
In the middle of nowhere, there's a shack. And apparently this is where the smuggled goods get from Mexico. I don't know where they're going. I don't know if they're going from here to Mexico or Mexico to here.
Right.
But this is where they go through. And we see 2 uniformed men whipping a young man.
Yeah, you got one on the outside protecting, and Doc's got to figure out a way to get this guy knocked out. And then inside this tiny 3-foot by 3-foot shack, there's another man who just is completely oblivious to anything going on outside.
He's engrossed in whipping this guy.
He is engrossed in whipping, yeah.
So Doc grabs his hand cannon, the old fucking Magnum 44, Weapon Master. You can correct us if we're wrong.
The Abilene gun.
The Abilene gun there.
First introduced in Malibu Express, 1985, by Cody Abilene, the greatest of the Abilenes.
Fucking
Really?
incredible.
Yeah, I gotta check up on my Abilene.
Incredible.
He's the only one with a mustache, right?
Yep, he's like peak Griff.
Okay.
Whoa, there's an Abilene with a mustache?
Yeah, dude, Malibu Express.
Yeah, we did it. We did with Mike. Sybil Danning was in that.
That was a while ago, though, right?
It was a while ago.
Okay, thank you. Jesus.
In my opinion, it's the greatest Sidaris movie.
I got to watch it again. I'm gonna.
It was
I
the
know where to find him.
first.
I know where to find him.
But he's working stealth. So he uses that for backup. So he puts the hand cannon next to his hand cannon,
That's
his
right.
groin cannon, puts it down there, and he pulls out a fucking dart gun.
That's right, yeah.
So hits the fucking guard outside. Guard collapses.
Gets into that little tiny shack as we see the guys
barely
just
can fit in there. The three guys can barely fit.
They've got just a table full of jewels
And a golden Buddha.
And a golden Buddha. Like, what? What is going on? And
It was Andy went to a Pier 1, got some shit, and was like, "Hey."
Just hit up an estate sale on his way out to his random shack in the woods.
Well, he had to switch it up because in one of the other movies he had a jade Buddha. So.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Maybe next movie it'll be like a diamond Buddha.
There we go.
Knocks out the guard, the Federales, they're Mexican cops, and rescues Juan, the whipping boy.
Yep.
Not before he pats him on the back after he's just been whipped.
Yeah, nice little joke there. He slaps him on the back, and Juan. So, Doc's gonna set them up, the Federales, with some water, a little med pack, and he sends them on his. You guys can walk. Civilization's about 50 miles west.
Wow, I hope fucking Doc gets a position in Trump's cabinet.
Yeah,
because he can handle that border.
He can all by himself. Good call.
All right, and like if that's not enough, he's just like he was offended by that shack. First of all, why is it in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
So he pulls out his M16 with the grenade launcher on it. First, he blows up their Jeep.
Yes.
And then he's like, I gotta blow up that shack. Fuck that shack.
This ain't no love shack.
Boom, blows it up.
All right, we gotta go check. Sidaris loves to have a lot of characters, and he loves.
No, he loves to have a lot of characters played by the same people in every movie. So it's hard to keep everything straight because you're like, oh, is this a returning character?
Yeah.
No, it's just the same person we've seen in 8 other movies playing a completely different character.
Yeah. It's a mind fuck, but he likes to do the thing where it's like the first, if they're 90-minute movies, it feels like the first hour is like everybody living their separate lives and they all come together at the end. And then finally it's like, thank you, because he switches between the stories so many fucking times. It's such a hard movie to do notes for.
We're back at Lethal Headquarters, and Willow is giving out her orders. She's like, look, I will take the porn operation. I'll check on Shark and Scorpion. Tiger, you need to hook up with your boy Tyler, and you're going to find Doc.
Yeah. Tiger hasn't been in the field in 8 years. And you're thinking, oh, we're leading into some kind of backstory on Tiger? Not that I know
Well, she
of.
was setting up that security system on their computers.
Oh, kind of. Have you guys seen Orgasmo?
No.
There's this great scene where one of the characters is like, I made a vow to my father I would never do hamster-style martial arts again.
Oh, my God.
And it keeps bringing it up, right? And then you finally get the flashback. And it's the dad sitting at the breakfast table reading a newspaper, and the son is eating some cereal, and he goes, Dad, I don't think I'm going to do hamster style anymore. And the dad goes, that's nice, son, and ends the flashback. And that's what this felt like. Tiger was like, I haven't been in the field in 8 years. And you're like, oh, what happened? Moving on.
Moving on.
Like, okay.
That's it.
Well, we got to get to Tyler. He's renewing his pilot's license. And so, but before that, Tiger has to get ready. So it's just a gratuitous, really don't need this scene at all. It's just, hey, you notice this chick's tits? Well, I'm going to show you those tits scene. So
that's right. She's got to put on the dress.
Yeah, she gets completely naked and changes right in the boardroom of Lethal Headquarters.
Yeah.
And we get, I thought the sound effect, boing, was kind of unnecessary.
Sidaris,
Yeah, and then Andy leaned his head in front of the camera and raised his eyebrows and went, hubba, hubba.
All right, so now Willow is informing Tyler of the situation.
Actually,
I think I fucked up the
Tiger
names
was,
again.
yeah.
Tiger,
well,
sorry.
Before that, we see Tyler, who I think just learned English or learned how to speak like a week before this movie.
Yeah.
He's the epitome of a himbo.
He is.
And he, so they're just having him, he's obviously not flying it, he's just driving it into the hangar. And there's a colonel waiting for him for some reason.
For some reason?
Just so he can say, thank you for your service. Because you got in some real shit in Desert Storm. That, 2-day war we had in, 1991.
That's right.
He's like, thank you for your service, sir.
He's not operating like a fucking military plane at all, but he's got the military jumpsuit on.
Yeah, he stopped gunning it.
He's got to have the big aviators on because Andy's like, he's got to look like a goddamn Top Gun fucking pilot.
kind of has a Tom Cruise look to
Dark,
him. So
tall,
it's
dark,
probably-
and
that's probably
handsome.
why he got
short,
fired.
dark, and handsome.
Right.
Yeah.
Great tan, though.
Great tan. That's
Excellent.
about.
Almost as good as mine.
Yeah. Well, Mike,
Almost.
come on.
I put the paper bag up to the TV screen and said, good. So, I'm reading the wrong name again. Tiger
I'm so sorry. I hate these.
informs Tyler the situation. And she's like, we got to find Doc and bring him out of the cold.
Bring him out of the cold. That's real spy talk. I'm sorry, that was a purposeful pause because Tyler is remembering his lines just like I am. I love when you talk like a spy.
Cut to Manuel. No stranger to Sidaris. He was in Picasso Trigger. I remember that.
He's in so many. Rodrigo Obregon is in so many damn. He even played a Russian in one of them.
He's a chameleon.
The guy is in almost every Sidaris movie.
Still has a Spanish accent, but hey,
It's okay.
he's still playing a Russian.
I love it. Hey man, come on. Sometimes people who's native Spanish speakers end up in Russia. That
Listen,
happens.
to be fair, his Russian accent wasn't the worst. It didn't come out like a Chicago accent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
No.
I see what you're doing there.
He is at.
Love you, buddy.
love you.
Was that shack just a torture shack, like some random hillbilly torture shack?
I think it was.
Because there's
Yeah.
another place where they put the smuggled goods at, this cabin that he has.
Yeah.
And he's with his girlfriend / bodyguard Kim, played by American Gladiator Zap.
Hell yeah.
Did
So
you
she's
fix this or did autocorrect fix it? Because Kim in IMDb was spelled with a Y for some reason.
It was, and yeah, because that's how fucking Sidaris rolls. So I think that was
He started
autocorrect.
He started the trend of misspelling names to throw fucking white people off.
Yeah, the
Mackenzie
tragedies.
with like 5 Y's in it. and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So not only does he traffic in jewels and gold Buddhas, he also does fine art.
Well, of course he does.
So he's got dogs playing fucking poker.
Oh my God! Yeah.
He's got one of those ones where you have to stare at it to see what the image
3D
is.
art.
'Cause it's the 90s, remember?
Yeah.
You guys, they never were. I mean, it was hard for me to.
I know I was never able to
I was like
do
the
one.
Mallrat guy. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
see.
yeah,
I was never able to do it.
I used to
Yeah.
do it really well,
Oh.
and the last few I couldn't do. I've lost the art of it. I think you have to be 15.
Probably.
I think you have to be 15.
And so he's got all this beautiful fine art. And Doc pulls up, still undercover. He's got Juan.
That's right.
We learn that Juan is Manuel's ne'er-do-well nephew, is always fucking up. So much so that he pulls a gun on his nephew.
And he's telling him, like, you got to shape up or ship off. And Kim says, ship off, I'll ship him off. Takes the gun and shoots Juan in the heart.
Right.
In the heart, people. And no, if a bullet passed through your heart, you don't.
No.
No.
Even if it goes all the way through.
Even
you
if it goes
die.
all the way through.
You die even more, actually.
Juan died, right?
Juan died.
Okay.
And he pulls a gun on Doc. And we're like, oh my God, he knows.
He's already figured it out?
That was fast.
Yeah, I thought we were breaking the Sidaris tradition. I was like, oh shit. Like, Sidaris is really putting his pedal to the metal here.
Of course I trust you, Doc.
You got such a handsome face, and I bet you got a real dick in those pants.
Hiding behind that hand cannon.
What do you got behind that
Because
cannon?
roll out. Arriba.
Yeah, the only time I had to actually go out in the field when it wasn't dropping off the spy car or something like that.
You say that spy talk.
I know,
is,
that's so sexy.
Is a guy was too injured to work, but we found out he was still playing soccer every week.
What do you
So-
do? Do you
Film it.
read a book? No, I'm talking about what you're doing when you're staking out. How
Oh.
do you stay like engaged? It's so boring.
Purse cam. We just watch. If you're in like the car and stuff, you just got to be vigilant because you never know when they're gonna go active.
So what were you
Yeah.
doing? Just literally staring at that guy's house for like?
no. I went to his soccer game
Oh, okay.
and
So
I
you
watched.
that was good
And
for
I
you.
watched the soccer
Yeah,
game.
you're a soccer fan. So
yeah,
that
and
was
we
actually
and we used
treat.
and we used the purse cam, and it was funny because the guy. Sorry to make this episode longer.
No, you're
Our
good.
operations manager was like, "You're a soccer guy. You'd be the best person for this." I went, To sit on a bleacher?
Yeah, right.
Well, you know how to film it. I'm like, we're not making a sizzle reel.
Yeah, right.
We just want to make sure that see this guy in action,
Look
right?
at this motherfucker's cycle kick. Look at him fucking softly
Right.
take that pass off his chest.
Bend him like Beckham.
Well, yeah. So anyway,
So he puts the gigantic tracker, which we never got. Where do you put him? Where did you put them?
Oh yeah, what was?
I don't know if we can give out trade secrets.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
all right,
He
yeah.
wants to keep it off
Okay,
mic. Okay.
all right.
Anyways, we're cutting over.
This mysterious warrior.
We gotta finally meet this warrior character. We picked this move. Well, I think it was just next, but
Yeah.
I mean, this is part of the excitement about it.
Yeah.
Jeff fucking Bagwell, Buff Bagwell.
Well, first of all, his name is not Jeff.
Thought that was what it
It's
had.
Marcus. Marcus Bagwell.
Why?
Buff
Why was Jeff in my head?
Bagwell.
I don't know.
Do you know a Jeff Bagwell?
I think I do.
Marcus Buff Bagwell, star of, I think it was the last season's Dark Side of the Ring, where we learned he shot his father multiple times because he was going to shoot his mother,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then his father, when he was a teenager, would come in and go, "Here's some cocaine. I don't want you using that street shit." So he give his friend, him and his friends, cocaine as they went out to party.
As a grown-ass man, he had his mom shaving his balls for him.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did. A
that's
friend
right.
walked in on him bent over in the doggy position, getting his balls shaved.
Yeah.
By his mother. Nothing weird about that.
Wild, dude.
Check out that Dark Side of the Ring.
Son, I'm willing to shave your balls, but you gotta hold the shaft up for me. I'm not touching that.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
And he also had calf implants. That was not a joke we made.
Yeah, that is
because it's
odd.
hard to get your calves. We learned it from Joe.
Joe Coleman has always told us, like, that's God gave you them calves, and they're never changing. Like, you get what you
You
get.
want big calves? You got to be a swimmer. Swimmer calves are massive.
All right, there you heard it here.
Joe Coleman, you might need to take up Olympic swimming.
Go to the YMCA.
Yeah.
So he is in full. Do we know if he have any real Native American? Can he be culture appropriating?
Well, you saw the Dark Side of the Ring. Did his mom look native in
Listen,
the flashbacks?
He went native,
As
just
much
shaved
as
the
I
balls.
enjoy Andy Sidaris, I think this was some cultural appropriation here.
It was offensive. He had war paint on,
Yeah.
full Tatanka regalia. He probably borrowed the fucking whole thing from Tatanka.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this motherfucker saw some episodes of Renegade and was like, "Who is this Branscombe Richmond? I need him."
Does Branscombe ever show up in Sidaris? You think he would be a perfect fit for it?
He would
We
be a
did get Al
perfect fit.
Leong in a couple.
Not that I saw. Yeah, we did get Al Young on a couple, but I didn't see Branscombe.
Yeah, Branscombe should have been in this.
He
because
probably was a Native American jewelry consultant. Did we check the
I did not check the credits. I did not have enough time.
He's like, you don't have enough turquoise.
Yeah. Oh man.
And so he's got he's got some sweet ass Native American official frosted tips.
That's right.
It was the 90s, remember? Malcolm in the Middle, the brother that had the frosted tips.
He's got like the leather beaded choker, like the 4 levels of it.
He's got not one, but both ears hooped.
That's right. He's got like a big leather necklace strap bolo kind of looking thing,
Yeah.
but it hung like between his pecs.
He had a loincloth. Say what you will, completely accurate to the way Native Americans dressed.
Well, I bring up Tatanka because it is like identical to what Tatanka would do.
Yeah. But Tatanka actually is Native American.
Yeah.
So he's allowed to do that.
He is in a wrestling ring waiting to be brought somebody that needs to be punished.
It's a greasy looking motherfucking jobber, it's what you expect out of this. He's got the frayed out hair and everything. He shows up, and one of his goons telling him.
Was he working for Lethal too? Was he in one of the, so like Andy Sidaris is letting us
I
know
thought
that
he
they
was
know some undercover agents?
I thought
that
he was
wasn't
a bad
clear
guy.
to me.
I thought he was just like one of the bad guys. Like, who was our guy from L.A. Bounty? Randy or something? He was kind of like the bad guy who ratted on the bad guys situation, is what I took from it.
You know what cracked me up about this, though? Is that Marcus Buff Bagwell, Buff the Stuff, played... His full character name was the Supreme Warrior.
Oh,
and I just...
wow.
And
I didn't know that.
They mentioned it a couple times, and I just cracked up because I started thinking... Andy Sidaris writes the script and he's pitching it to Buff Bagwell. I was like, yeah, and you play a character called the Ultimate Warrior. And he's like, well, there's already an Ultimate
Yeah.
Warrior. What? No, and like I just cracked up at the thought of Andy Sidaris just having no clue there was an Ultimate Warrior.
Me? I don't know. I think Buff was like, out of jealousy, career jealousy, it was like, he was probably just the warrior. Because the movie's called Day of the Warrior.
Yeah.
Not Day of the Supreme Warrior.
It's true.
So he was just like, I'm going to be the Supreme Warrior.
One better.
Because
Is Supreme better than Ultimate?
I don't know.
I think they're kind of the same. Aren't they synonyms for each other?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think so.
At this point, did the Warrior officially change his name to Warrior?
At this point, he was Warrior because he would have been in WCW.
Okay.
Really? 93?
This is 96, bud.
This is 96.
Yes. I
Yeah.
just said Tiger was Miss 94.
Oh my God.
So he, if you didn't know this, people, if you're not wrestling fans, the Jim Hellwig, the Ultimate Warrior, legally changed his name to Warrior. Was it Warrior Hellwig? Was it Warrior Warrior?
It was just Warrior. He went.
Don't you
one
gotta
name.
legally have a first and last name, or can you just go by one name?
I've always heard it was just Warrior, so he could keep the trademark.
Interesting.
Because his wife is Dana Warrior,
Yep.
so maybe he's Warrior W Warrior,
I like this. I like this a lot.
or maybe he's Jim Warrior. I don't know.
Maybe,
I'll have to
I
look
don't
into
know.
that.
Like Mario.
But he's like, bring me this cretin. The guy's surly. He's ready to fucking fight. He actually sucker punches the Warrior.
That's right. He does. Of course, Warrior.
And he
knows about
says, I will beat you with one hand tied behind my back. And he does not.
No.
He uses both hands.
He sucker punches the shit out of him.
But I like this about Sidaris. That is an ongoing thing throughout this movie. He constantly, like all of his characters, even his good guys, love to use fucking sleight of hand to sucker punch people. Because we see it later in the movie, too.
Yep.
From a hero.
And he uses both hands, I want to point out, both hands to pile drive this goon. And as we learned, we almost lost Stone Cold Steve Austin to this move.
Yep.
Was it a sit down or was it a knee down?
It was sit down.
Sit down. Yeah.
Traditional
what's up?
pile driver.
Traditional.
Paul Orndorff went,
Chef's kiss.
snapped the guy's neck.
Delicious.
And bring me more.
Sorry.
He did say delicious.
Yeah.
And thank God this is 1996, so he sold it. He didn't pop up a la AW after a
Yeah.
pile driver.
They didn't give each other.
He would have a
pile
neck brace
drivers.
for 6 weeks at least, minimum, in
Right.
96.
Yeah. It's true.
I know you're listening, Tony.
All
Make
right.
those fuckers sell.
Here's my favorite part about Warrior, though, because now he's heading to his. It's 96. It's the year of AOL, so he's like, I gotta go check out my chat boards. He's got the. This is the only room I really see. Sidaris usually has good settings and everything, backgrounds aside from his little sheds that he's got everywhere.
Right. When he's not building them, they're pretty good.
Yeah. And so he's got this sad little fucking computer room set up for Warrior. Warrior is so basic outside of his wrestling ring. When you're not looking at that wrestling ring, everything is just beige.
Yeah, he's
and
Clark
boring.
Kenting it, man. He can't let people know he's really the Supreme Warrior.
That's it.
Well, he had a crazy shirt on in his civilian garb. Very 90s shirt.
Oh, you're right.
Very
you're right.
button right up. You enjoyed that, right? Very button to the top
Yeah.
shirt.
If the top button wasn't meant to be buttoned, there would not be a button there. Assholes.
Well, you know, sometimes they put two buttons because one's just an extra button in case you lose your button. Should you cut a hole and button double button?
That's true.
No, that's just a poorly placed spare button. That should
Okay.
be like on the tag inside of the shirt
I
with the
agree.
care
See?
instructions.
Very Color Me Bad vibe I was getting off that outfit, though.
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
he was sexing someone
And
off.
that fucking little goatee he had, so
Sculpted,
1996.
Sculpted with an inch of his life.
Oh, you
This
know.
movie was so like peak 90s.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
having some PTSD with these fashions.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were. Especially when we get the fucking Chaz.
Yeah, when we get introduced to Chaz, formerly known as Platypus in Dallas Connection, I was like, holy fuck. You cannot tell me this was not a 90s movie.
You were explaining the computer layout.
So we walk in, and it's the most boring, like, rich person. I have no taste in anything. Bland. Just table, computer, giant monitor. He sits down with the table and starts dabbing his makeup off. He's got to get all that war paint off him.
Yeah.
He put it
Yeah,
on
dude.
to fucking just completely job out a guy.
Yeah.
Only to go into his computer room to, talk to his buddies on
There's
AOL.
business warrior, and there's playtime
What's he supposed to do? Keep the paint on and thrash his computer room? Because he doesn't need that warrior energy.
He put on the little reading glasses with a chain around his neck.
Of course he did, because it's hard to read those monitors.
Yeah.
Here's my only thing. Sidaris, we know he likes to fit a lady in there. Why wasn't there a lady for him to dab him, to clean him off? There should have been a know-nothing lady in here to take care of this.
Remember, man, this is Latter-day
He's phoning it
Sidaris.
in. I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
But he needed someone like us on set to help him. Like, Andy, come on, man. You're the genius. But
So when are we going to do an Indiegogo to make a movie in the spirit of Andy Sidaris and have Joe be the male
Well,
lead?
it's tough.
bring
because
back the Abilene name.
Playboy
Yep.
magazine doesn't exist anymore. So where are we going to get these playmates? Are we going to have to go to OnlyFans?
Oh, my God. We're going
Miss
to twin
Miss
situations,
OnlyFans,
too.
August 24.
Yeah. So I mean, it's complicated.
Yeah, it would be complicated, but I'm already seeing this. I already know our two leads. We're bringing back the Abilenes. Joe Abilene, Malibu Mike
Oh, no,
Abilene.
I'm more suited to be like the platypus type character.
Oh, no. You guys are going to be doing a Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger twins thing.
Everyone will just be complimenting my physique. Like, dude, you got jacked.
Dude, what's going
Hey,
on?
Joe.
Yeah, I like this. That's a Sidaris joke for you.
And then he'll just be like, man, I wish I could get your fucking delts or something like
All
that.
the ladies are attracted to you, and Joe's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Look at those traps on him. Fuck.
This is a fucking Sidaris joke.
Well, there's a coded message waiting for him. And since Griff can't read, I'm going to have you read this coded message. Third from the bottom.
Have an HD blast. H equals hard. D equals drive.
You got to do the whole weather report line above it.
Oh.
It's
Warheads-
Two people can't read.
Warheads for his office. Warrior. Goddamn, Griff, you and your short hand.
Shorthand.
Warrior heads for his office where a message waits. Weather report from Malibu. Climate looking great. 2 surf nerds downloading soon into your mainframe. Have an HD blast. H equals hard. D equals drive.
Thank you, Mike.
So we learned that his hacker is one Mr. Hard Drive.
Yeah.
And he is talking to one of his goons, Warrior.
Yeah.
And he's like, 2 of the hottest hackers in Malibu with nope, they're clean. They have no record. 5 years ago, they didn't exist. They're going to be working with us. We're taking some outside recommendation.
And soon, Warrior will know, and you were kind of alluding to this earlier, who infiltrated his organization.
Right. So now we cut to Malibu, which, by the way, I had to fix because you spelled it wrong. You said B-O-U for some reason.
Okay, Malibu.
Malibu.
Some people live in Malibu.
And these are these hackers, JP and Chaz. You want to give a rundown, Griff, on JP and Chaz, their look?
Oh, my God. So I think it opens up with Chaz roller skating.
Aggressively
was
roller
he
skating in his
skating or
Jinko
blading?
jeans.
Oh, blading.
Blading, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blading.
this is the 90s after
It's
all.
96.
And remember, guys roller-blade, girls roller skate.
That's
We
right.
learned that from the Charlie's Angels episode.
That's right. And so he is aggressively, thank you.
Was he on Venice Beach? Did he pass by Flippers?
Well, he's in Malibu.
Oh. Is that near Venice Beach?
Yes, it is. They're adjacent. Venice Beach, you take to Malibu.
Okay.
So he's aggressively skating. He's got the shaved head, like just a little bit.
It's short hair.
It's
He's not
short.
shaved
It's very
head.
short. Yeah. And then he's got those awful wraparound shades that people were wearing in the '96. Think Smash Mouth guy.
Didn't he have a goatee without a mustache?
He did.
Yeah, just the bottom chin.
Yep.
Warmer.
Oh man. And-
Jinko jeans, basically. Those things are baggy as hell.
Yes, they were, and then he had big knee pads on underneath them because that was cool. Gave it a little
He
bit.
did them
of
underneath
fucking-
them. They were right front and center. We
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
them.
yeah. It gave a little contrast, and he's just blading hard. He's eluding people. He's swerving them. He's ooh, babe, and he's just aggressively coming at the camera. And then I think we just like kind of cut over to fucking see JP.
Yeah.
Doop doop doop. He's
In this
got a
tiny little car.
tiny
it's like
little
a clown car with a surfboard on the top.
Yep.
And he's listening to like Lowrider or something, just grooving while he drives around, and the babes are passing by. He's got that.
He's
fucking,
got above the law, pre-hair plugs, Steven Seagal hair.
Yeah.
Balding in the front, party in the back.
Yeah. Ponytail, not you can't even call it a scorpion tail.
Kind
'Cause it's
I
weak.
remember. I don't know. I remember was kind of having a Garth Brooks-esque shirt on.
Yes, he's trying to be like cool businessman. So he's got his cool little convertible, weird fucking tiny car, but he's got the surfboard on it too.
He works hard in the office during the day, but he likes to party hard at night.
That's right.
He picks up Chaz, and Chaz goes, "You get that thing?" Meaning the surfboard. Wet yet? Just a chick magnet. I get the ladies wet with this.
That's right. That's an instant dropper right there.
So they head back to their HQ, and they're these guys are serious.
Yeah, now they're both like dressed up. Chaz has taken off his roller skating gear, and he's got like some nice clothes on. I think he put on a fucking suit to sit in.
Well, he said they were getting ready to take off, and he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go shower first, though." And he's like, "Oh, I'll check the stocks."
Yeah.
So it was a planned thing.
Yeah. And we joined them in probably a corner of Sidaris' house
Right.
where he's got his computer set up. Empty, bland as fuck looking, situation we had going on here too. And we're just going to sit here and they're actually going to read down the whole fucking stock listing. Like, this was Sidaris at his most David Lynch. Just a person sweeping for 15
Hey,
minutes.
bro, Furbies are up 5 points.
Did you buy those Furbies? I only got one. You're supposed to buy 5,000.
But GM, nice shout out to Detroit here, is down 4.5 points.
What? 4.5. We're good. We were Harvard trained. We went to Harvard. And what was their joke?
He said, "We're Harvard graduates." And then JP looks at him. He's like, "Well, give or take 1 or 2 classes."
Yeah.
The only way we know how to make a killing is by killing. I think they pulled out guns.
I
at
think
that
I
time.
think they pulled out like an Uzi and cocked it for that moment.
So they go outside, poolside. We get some more fake tits waiting for us.
These
And-
were some of the better fake tits, though, if I remember correctly. 'cause
They weren't as-
egregious.
Oh god.
And Chaz is like, "Hey, bro, what's their GPA?" Because he's like, these are fucking. They got the MBAs. They graduated from Harvard Business.
That's
Summa
what
cum laude.
They were in class with George W. Bush.
That's right. JP's explaining all this, and so finally the girl overhears it, and so Chaz makes his move. And Sidaris decided to do this shot. I noticed it when I watched it the second time, where he did like a hand cam zoom in, like walked at Chaz with the camera. And Chaz is doing this to be like, I'm checking out the girl. And I was like, Sidaris, this is the worst fucking shot you've ever done. Because I never want to look Chaz that close into his eyeballs. And so the woman stands
He asked,
up.
"What's their GPA?"
What's her GPA? She opens her top,
Pulls
takes
her
out her
tits out of the
titties
bikini.
out.
38, 24, 34, because she has a small ass, so it's 34. And they go, "Whoa!" Pulls the shades down his nose. And they go, "Hey, bro, we got business to do. Let's head out to Dallas."
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to be getting up to. They got a last night here in Malibu to hang out. Because they're going to head out to dinner with their tasty treats, these two ladies. We eat, we drink, then we play Twister.
Will we hate ourselves in the morning?
I hope so. That was the lady who said that.
Cut to Cobra. We haven't seen Cobra yet. Well, we saw her in the beginning.
In her Frankenstein.
Undressing. Now we're watching her dress.
Right. She's already got her tits out. She's like spraying perfume on them because you need those tits to smell good.
Yeah, she sprays a little bit right on the top and then starts aggressively rubbing her boobs together. And I'm like, what's that doing?
That's called Sidaris. It's going. We need a reason for you to play with your tits.
Yeah, not
Fair
lotion,
point.
not something like that.
Speaking of bad 90s stuff, she's got those skinny 90s eyebrows that were bugging the
Oh.
shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
She's rocking her theme song, Cobra.
Cobra!
Cobra.
Cobra!
And as we're just padding this fucking movie. There's a lot of padding in this thing. I'm not talking about the fake tits either.
Yeah, they could have used some padding instead of fucking inflating these tits with such hard fucking whatever.
She gets into her car. She heads out to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools. Movie star.
Are you
Black
doing Dire
Gold,
Stra- who are
Texas
you
tea.
What are we doing?
Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, okay.
And so she's on Rodeo Drive. I remember when I was in L.A. and we took that fucking trip. Like, hey, the Houses of the Stars. We stopped at Rodeo. I felt so out of place. I was like, I'm not rich enough to be in Rodeo Drive.
Is Andy Sidaris going to walk by? I got a script hot off my lap for him.
And she heads out to Kay's jeweler.
That's right. Every kiss begins with Kay.
And this is where I mean, did you pick up on this, Mike? Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because at the time he was married to Julie Strain. That's why he was in this.
Fucking way.
Right. Yeah, no, and I did not pick up on it. I just saw his name was in it. I had no idea what Kevin Eastman looked like.
This is Kevin Eastman. He's playing the role of Harry, the jeweler.
The insanity that he made a violent... Because the originals was black and white and violent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ended up being the, core of the, late 80s childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon. The cartoon was my favorite thing, dude. I had so many of the toys. I watched the cartoon, went back to trying to watch it in the early aughts as a young adult. It's fucking unwatchable.
Unwatchable,
You can't go home again.
Yeah. It's just, and then to find out he's doing Sidaris movies, probably 5 years after he made his money and sold off all the rights.
He got his trophy wife, Julie Strain. And that's also why he had, at the time, he also owned Heavy Metal Magazine. He bought it.
Oh.
And that's why Julie Strain is the star of Heavy Metal 2000, the sequel to the Heavy Metal.
I don't know.
So he was doing whatever he could to keep this babe
around.
Yeah. So he's the jeweler, Harry. He takes her to the back room, and he has 12 uncut South African diamonds to be delivered to Warrior. And he demands she sign the receipt.
That's right.
She does it.
And he does a good job of explaining everything to her. He's doing his Mean Gene, let me tell you everything about these rules.
You'll notice that I'm closing the box. You'll notice that I'm sealing the box. You'll notice that this is a handwritten receipt. And he was very by the book.
I liked it. I
liked it too.
He took it seriously.
We're used to our Sidaris movies, really trying to get you in the world, but...
Here's a key to a P.O. box. You will place it in this P.O. box. You will destroy the key. And then Warrior will have his diamonds. She's like, all right, I got all that. She leaves. As soon as she leaves, for a second, I thought it was Chaz, dude. There's so many derpy 90s guys with fucking goatees in this movie.
Right.
And he's wearing the yellow Walter Sobchak from The Big Lebowski sunglasses.
Yes, he was. And then he had a giant dangly cross earring.
Yep.
And he shoots Harry, a.k.a. Kevin Eastman. And takes off with a suitcase full of money. I guess this is a trade-off. She was giving him money for these diamonds.
So here's what I appreciate about Sidaris, though. He's like, you look way too much like Chaz. So when we see this guy pop up later in the movie, he's got those yellow Walter Sobchak shades on, just to let the audience know. Because, again, he's like, half my audience is jerking off at this point, Right. Well, some of them
That's
are.
why, you know what? That's why, because this is pre-internet, people. I think Sidaris, why he continued, even though he said, I said all I needed to say. He continued because he knew there were so many 13-year-old boys out there that had no access to pornography, that needed these movies in their life.
They didn't live near any woods to find woods porn.
Not at all.
Oh, yeah.
All they had was HBO, hoping mom's asleep.
Scramble porn.
So they could watch, well, not even scramble porn. You didn't need scramble porn. You had Sidaris.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm saying, these are the hard fucking...
These are HBO movies.
Yeah.
Probably Showtime. And
actually, this one premiered on Cinemax.
Oh, of course, Skinamax.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
So, thank you for your service, Andy Sidaris.
Thank you.
For those young boys.
Even if you're hard.
By 96, I could buy pornography, so I didn't need Sidaris anymore. But I remember, Hard Ticket.
Hard Ticket.
Yeah.
Cut to. Where are we going now? We've already been to Malibu. We've been to Texas. We've been to fucking everywhere else.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills,
Century City.
We're going to fucking Vegas.
Yeah,
now.
Willow said
Vegas, baby.
She's going to Vegas.
That's right.
Because she has to check up on Dollar Stork, Scorpion, and Shark.
That's right. And, when you're in Vegas, you got to sit down and enjoy some of those fucking sweet live shows.
We get stock footage of all the casinos that probably aren't even there anymore.
Probably
30 years later. Yeah. And we see a character from the back. I'm like, this is it. This is the Sidaris. Because Sidaris is like Alfred Hitchcock. He always appears in his movies. I'm like, yes, we're getting Sidaris. No. We're not getting Sidaris. We're getting almost as good as Sidaris. We're getting Gerald Nakamura of Samurai Cop fame, of Firepower fame. We covered both those movies. Check them out.
Of Dallas Connection fame.
Rocking out as Elvis Fu.
What?
Now, I got a question. Sorry to interrupt you, Griff.
No, go.
Boys, real talk.
Real talk.
How much would you pay for a ticket to see a double bill of Elvis Fu opening for Fu Manchu?
Fu Manchu, Elvis Fu?
I mean...
You know what? If you just said Fu Manchu, I'm going to take my money. But there was one thing I found offensive about this scene.
Oh.
And Sidaris rubbed it in our faces.
Oh.
I know what you're talking about. It drives me nuts, dude.
He's clearly playing the guitar. And he's playing it like a bass. He's like strumming it with his fingers.
Yep.
It's pretty weird.
And there we get a lot of close-up shots of it.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? It took me out. I was just like, no.
Well, don't worry. At the Elvis Fu Manchu double bill, he'll have a live band backing him. He won't be playing the guitar.
Okay. I could do that.
That's at least worth a kidney. And you can't put a price on extending.
By the way, I'm
someone's
glad you
love.
brought up Fu Manchu. She is doing a month-long residency at Paris. I think that's one of the casinos.
Oh, yeah.
The one's got the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, of course it is.
Check her out if you're in Vegas, people.
All right, so we're seeing Gerald Fukumayo. What's
Akamura. Don't be
Akamura.
racist.
Oh.
Don't be a Phil.
Sorry.
I like you, Phil.
And it turns out
He's not even doing an Elvis song. So obviously you can't afford an Elvis song.
So they created their own weird fake Elvis song.
Fool. I'm an Elvis
But then he
fool
keeps
for you.
dropping in like Japanese phrases. Like at one point he goes, "Oh, so."
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I liked it. But it turns out he's one of her undercover agents.
Right.
I thought the crowd.
Wasn't he a villain in Dallas Connection too?
I was just gonna ask
No,
that.
he was one of the. Wait, no, he was a villain in Dallas
They
Connection.
turned him. They flipped him.
Wasn't he?
I think
Black
he dies
Widow's?
in Dallas Connection.
Wasn't he Black Willow's underling in that one too, though?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't die.
I think he was Fu.
Yeah. I
Also,
like,
did you notice? I'm sure you did notice.
Oh.
And this is because probably half the scenes were filmed in Andy Sedaris' house.
Yeah.
That shitty ass Roy Lichtenstein painting
yes,
in the
I did.
background.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that popped up. That was also because I remember you used that as our YouTube photo for Dallas Connection.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't believe I let you control my mind or something like that.
Yeah,
It
something
is
like
a thought bubble of a guy driving a race car.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they go backstage,
Yeah,
or they're in
because
his room.
They're undercover agents. He's one of the cold agents out there. She's got to talk to him. I thought the crowd was going wild for him. It turns out they don't give a fuck about him. I thought some underwear was thrown at him, but he looks and it's like eyeglass cleaner or something. Yeah.
Well, they're in his room. He's got the wig and the pork chop sideburns on a head, a fake head.
That's right.
And she's giving him the lowdown about Warrior. This is where we get. You want to read the history of the Warrior?
All right. So the whole paragraph. Are they talking about? He used to be a CIA operative. Lost his job after the end of the Cold War,
Which so many of us did.
That's right.
and then he became a pro wrestler, honoring his mother's Indian heritage. He set up a black market with CIA connections, and he deals in fine art, diamonds, white slavery, and pirating pornography, which cracks me up because that is such a low-level crime compared to the rest.
White slavery, the worst of all slavery.
Right.
Yeah, and when they bring up the pirating pornography, that's when they're kind of like, "Oh my god,
Yeah. That's
this guy's terrible."
That's when you get that samurai cop dun-dun-dun refrain.
As we Asians say it, truth is stranger than fiction.
Cool it with the rice patty crap, foo.
Yeah, of course, rice patties, Paddy, but could have spelled it like patty cake.
Damn it. We all come to this show to hear Murray just fucking tear my spelling to pieces. Pieces, of course, spelled Peaces.
He's like the father that like acts like he's never proud of you, but deep down he's like, I am proud of you, son, because I didn't want you to follow in my footsteps. This world isn't for you.
Right.
I said it. Golan-Globus is a family, and I'm the father who everyone wants to get their validation from, and I'm like, no.
No. My cat tried to get the validation last week, and you
Yeah.
guys got into a fight over it.
Yeah.
Bit the shit out of you.
No, that was claws, man.
Yeah,
Well,
he did bite me too, but he broke skin with the claws.
he's a mouthy motherfucker, man. You don't fuck with them.
So he is the liaison between Lethal and Shark.
Yeah,
Fu is.
because the porno people, Scorpion and Shark, they're based in Vegas, because that's where all the good porn happens.
Right.
They got all the good props.
Even though it's not, it's really,
I don't-
the valley. So they're shooting in an industrial park, which that makes sense. I'm sure that's really where porno gets shot at.
Oh yeah.
And they made sure to let you know they have a white Audi station wagon with Louisiana plates.
That's right. You got to remember that. And then we go over to JP and Chaz. They're meeting with the Warrior, and they got some great fake names to give the Warrior. This is where he had that business shirt on.
Okay.
With the top button. He was sweltering in that thing. Was it black with like gold fancy shit going on?
It was some crazy 90s trash.
So crazy.
Shit. So he's like, be gone from my sight, because he's disgusted by these guys. Go to Vegas, start shooting that porn.
And you, Smith, never call me bro.
And he said, film my feet. I want to see how good you are at it.
Yeah.
So
I
they did like an hour of this filming Marcus Bagwell's feet. But
Oh.
don't get my calves in it.
Okay,
That's my little shame.
Has he actually talked about it? Is he shamed about that?
We would be, if you got implants, you must be ashamed
I
of
think,
it.
didn't the implants, like,
I thought he already.
didn't they get botched and he got
Yeah,
sick
they
from
got
them?
infected.
Yeah.
He had to have them removed. He had to have a buddy. By the way, people, I'm not kidding. I think it's on YouTube. Watch The Dark Side of the Ring of Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
It's comedy gold.
It's insane.
He had this hanger on, the same guy who walked in on him watching his mom. He's like, dude, I could have shaved your balls. He had one of those hanger on dudes that had to carry him piggyback to take his shit because he couldn't walk because his fucking calves were fucked up. So he would have to carry him to the bathroom. Marcus Bagwell. Dark Side of the Ring.
Most of those Dark Side of the Rings are good, aside for the fucking little what are they called? The reenactments. Those reenactments are
They're the
fucking
worst.
cheesy as fuck.
So Tyler and Tiger are flying out to southern Texas near the border, but Tyler is from West Texas, where there's no trees apparently.
Right.
Our Texas people, can you tell us that there are no trees? Because there's so little trees. He's like, you know what he reminded me of? Matt Damon in Team America. That's kind of like Tyler's acting style. Because he's like, in the Texas, there's no trees. Well, he's like, if your dog get lost, you can see him 3 days away.
I love the setup.
He actually literally said, "Duh."
Here was the setup for that joke. too.
It was the classic joke setup.
My part of Texas is so flat. Oh yeah, how flat is it?
Flat as your ass.
That's what I thought we were getting at. But Sidaris probably
Wow, look at all these trees. He's like in amazement of trees.
So they just like land somewhere. They
In
pull
a field, yeah.
They pull open a map, and somebody apparently doodled on this map a cabin because he goes, "There's a cabin on the map. Let's go that way."
And they head to the cabin and have
I'm sorry, was it that stupid? Or am I?
It was pretty stupid.
Okay.
And they find this scene. I heard from a good source. John DeHart filmed this one scene because he's the master of cabin sex in front of a fire.
Oh my God.
I did not watch it. Did you watch it on the Laserdisc, Griff? Was there a bowl of ice cubes? 'Cause I did not see it.
Murray, I don't know how they got electricity into this fucking cabin in the remote part of the woods, but you could see a fan oscillating with the little tethers, little heart confetti just set up, bowl of ice cubes, a little makeshift. I didn't get this, but it's like you got the bowl of ice cubes, you got the cool air coming in with the warm air coming at you. You're in Texas after all.
Yeah.
So you need a little bit of cool air. And they were doing it with the fan and the ice cubes. So you got the ice cubes, you got the fucking stringers, and you also got the fire. Every hot, cold, intimacy, prime passion, you had it all.
So they're gearing up, getting ready for action.
That's right. They got everything laid out in front of the fireplace, all their armaments here.
And
Jack Baudelaires' favorite part. That's
right.
his. That's his foreplay. Is
Yes.
rolling out a sleeve of knives and everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you really want to impress a fella, because Tiger pulls out her little hand crossbow. And he's like, explosive tip. And she goes, everything I touch has a habit of exploding. And that's where we cue John DeHart comes in.
Mattingly?
We get her. He pulls off her shirt, fake tits everywhere, flat ass. And then there was another shot. And I'm like, maybe I'm being too harsh on her. Ass looks pretty good. It was Tyler's ass. And I'm like, what the fuck?
See, guys, you have to come here to find the honesty. When you look at just a zoomed-in ass, a man like Murray to admit that he was like, that is a good ass right there. Because I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, shit, she's got those awful fake tits. She had way too much surgery done to her face. But she actually has an ass on her for 96? And then we find out it's Tyler. So, hey, I mean, that was the balance there. He's got half a brain.
Now we know how he got the job, because he can't act for shit.
Half a brain, full ass.
Yeah. And they just fuck.
John was not allowed to take too many liberties, clearly, with the scene, because otherwise it would have been full of fucking passion.
Right. Well, we'd be hearing a John DeHart original playing over it.
We would hear that. There would be some lingerie involved. There would be acoustic guitar. There would be champagne flutes cheering. So much more intellectual. But Sidaris
may have felt threatened.
He is working.
Because remember, this is 96. It's been hot shot director. Everyone in Hollywood was talking about John DeHart.
That's true.
So, he probably threw him a bone. He thought he was throwing him a bone.
I did notice.
Maybe he felt like, I'm not up to it. I don't. Because remember, Sidaris is checked out at this point.
Yeah.
So he's like, I can't give the people what they need. I heard there's this guy, John DeHart.
Yeah. I did notice one glaring continuity issue in the version I was watching, where Tyler was actually wearing John DeHart's shirt from Ketevin, the one where he goes to meet the parents and he's got his hands up and he's got that
the Garth Brooks shirt.
The Garth Brooks shirt. Tyler was wearing that for 3 seconds in one of the shots of him flying the airplane. So I knew right then. I was like, John DeHart is here. Where is he?
Right.
He is here. The heart is in the air.
Right. The heart is on his sleeve.
The heart.
Boom.
Heartwear coming soon. That Garth Brooks shirt. Heart is on the sleeve.
All right, then they fuck. Meanwhile, Manuel is at his smuggler's cabin, and he gets a car fax. Yes, he's so rich, he has a fax machine. There's a lot of faxing going on in this movie, by the way. He gets a fax from Maniac Warrior.
Maniac. Yeah, I like Maniac actually.
And he gets it from Hard Drive.
Yeah, it's Hard
Because
Drive.
Hard Drive tells him that Doc is a double agent. And he's like, not Doc. He was so cool, man.
And this is where they're pulling up to yet another. Well, this is like the main cabin they hide out in.
And there's an owl, a very lifelike owl.
Yeah.
Hooting, and it's bothering Kim.
Kim is so pissed
That's
off.
one of Kim's
at this owl.
turnoffs. Owl hooting.
Owl hooting.
And she's like,
hates
shut
Winnie the Blowfish.
up. Whoo, whoo. And then he's like, oh my God, not Doc. I love a Doc. And she's like, I knew that motherfucker.
Manuel's turned like Chef Boyardee all of a sudden. I love a Doc.
And he's like, get that unloaded up. I have some business to attend to. And then Kim, how ruthless. She just killed his nephew in the last scene.
That's right.
Boom! Blows up fucking the owl. Hootie the owl.
Pulls out a shotgun and the owl explodes.
Yeah.
That was an endangered owl.
He was more hurt over the owl getting shot than he was.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Yeah.
And she's just like, fuck that owl.
She's like, it's not endangered anymore, and gets in the car.
Yeah. Goddamn Sidaris.
All right. Now we're at a Super 8 motel. where Shark and Scorpion are camped out.
I did these dance moves for the boys here a little earlier. Shark is got the greatest little fucking Sharpied on Shark.
God.
It's like a cartoon.
He's wearing a vest. There's a lot of vests in this movie, which is very 90s as well.
Yeah, no shirt, just the leather vest, renegade style, with baggy mom
wishes
jeans,
he was renegade.
cinched with the belt. And he's just like doing this little jive. He's working his hips. Scorpion, the bad Scorpion, laying in the background, just going along with things. Not really. They kind of like had, I don't know. Their vibe was weird together.
They're waiting for their next porno assignment, and they get it. JP calls up, and he's like, "Hey, meet me at this industrial park." And she's like, "All right, I'll be there."
So both of them end up being like, yeah, we got them right where we want them.
Both
Like,
JP and both Scorpion.
Yeah.
They don't know.
both sides.
And then Scorpion's like, "I'm going to shake my booty for you, girl." And then she blows a blow up doll. That's another callback. He loves his blow up doll.
He loves his.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that was the same one.
Has anyone
I don't
ever in
know.
the history of mankind really fucked a blow up doll? There's nothing sexually appealing.
There
about
has
that.
to be dudes that
There,
have done it.
yeah, well, there
has
definitely
to be.
is. Yeah, because how do those keep getting made?
Right.
Somebody eats the candy corn.
Somebody fucks the blow up doll. Somebody's thinking, "You're right."
Thank you.
Which, by the way, fall's coming, everybody. Make sure not to eat that nasty candy corn.
It's the same candy corn for the last 20 years. It just gets recycled.
Okay, so they're set up.
He gets the blow up doll thrown at him. She goes, "Shark, why don't you warm up on this?"
Quick cut back to Doc. We're seeing Juan get buried in a shallow grave out in the middle of the woods. Goon just pulls out a shotgun. "I'm going to give him a one-gun salute," and just shoots the dead body.
All right, and now we're going over to Willow, and she needs to call up the director of Lethal, I believe.
Yes, Director of Operations for
Yep.
Lethal, Jordan.
An Australian man, right?
Yes.
I got my accents right there?
Yeah, but it was like the actor could not have been actually Australian because that was such a weak Australian accent.
I thought so.
Probably. He's just another himbo. I mean,
When I saw him, I was like, this guy's going to get fucked, right? Because he's too handsome.
he had some overstyled hair. That was some overstyled hair.
I was going to ask
Yeah.
you, was this overstyled
Yeah,
hair?
it was. But before she's like, fuck. Willow wanted to be in charge of this operation. She's like, I don't want to go to the higher ups. So she stomps out. She's wearing a little nightie. Foo's like on the Stairmaster or some shit.
Oh, my God.
And we get this gag where he's like, "What's going on, Willow?"
Gets
And
too close to
she
her.
turns around. Her tit hits him in the face. Bang, knocks him out.
Is this what you call foreplay? And he's rubbing his head because it hurts.
And then she calls up Superintendent Jordan, and he's like, "Look, we need because you know why? Because she's a woman of action. These guys are all about conferences and meetings,
Bureaucracy, man.
And he's like,
Yep.
meet me in Dallas in 2 days. We got a meeting about this leak." She's like, "I'm on the trail of the leak. I don't need to come in. Do you want to lose your job?" She's like, "What about Cobra?"
What about Cobra? She could die out there. They're
What
getting-
about my son? Sorry, getting best of the best flashbacks.
Great episode. Check it out. Cobra is on her own. So Willow, she's like, "I got to call her." But Warrior, he's on to us. He'll know. He has the two best hackers in the world.
Dude, this was
Barney
one of
and
the
Seth.
worst acted scenes in any Sidaris movie.
It
It
is.
was so clunky.
It was so weird. But he did do another one of the Sidaris shots where he's got the butt in the foreground and you're looking over the butt.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Right.
I'll give him that. And Cobra actually looked like she had some kind of curve on
No,
her
I'm
ass.
talking about when Fu and Willow are talking about the call.
They love to do this.
Those two were just fucking so clunky together.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
they were like, all their scenes were like that. They were fucking around too much.
They were.
Because in the fight scene later on, it's the same thing.
Dude, the fight scene
They're
was
hamming
cringy
it
as
up a
hell.
little. They're having too much fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Al Leong would have been a pro about it. Gerald can get goofy. Remember, we saw him in a Speedo in Samurai Cop, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. I like their chemistry, but at the same time, I agree. They got a little way too carried away.
They're
with
doing
that.
a JB and Chaz. Which
Yeah.
Our heroes aren't supposed to be comic relief.
Right. Right. And I thought Willow was one of the most believable people. Like, I know how we feel about Julie Strauss, apparently. Was that her name?
Strain.
Strain.
She's straining.
I thought for the most part she showed, like, some kind of fucking appeal in this movie.
Yeah.
But
no, for the most part, she did. She felt more relaxed in this movie. I think she was a little too, oh God, I'm going to mess this up and I'm not going to be in movies again in the first couple she was in. But she got a little too relaxed, like Tim was saying. And it was just like, no, have some, I know, we know what type of movie this is, but have some respect for it.
Because we have like
she's AEWing it, dude.
She is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We have a really convenient device. We're like, wait, what do we do about Cobra? Oh, I just so happen to have this one-way communicator right to her. I can contact her right now. So Foo's got to be the idiot. Well, call it. Well, if I call it right now, the bad guys, Warrior, is definitely listening in on this exact line. He will hear it, pick up, know that she's an agent, and kill her on the spot.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are you going to do? I don't know. And then we just cut over to Cobra.
We need some more tits and ass of Cobra. And you're right. She had a bit of an... That's why Cobra was my favorite. She had a bit of an ass on her, even despite the eyebrows.
Yep.
And we get a scene of her diving in the pool, rubbing oils and ointments on her body.
Which...
oils and ointments.
Listen, as someone... Clearly, I have one of the best tans you guys have ever seen.
Please.
It's true.
Blew the paper bag test away.
Jumps in the water and then starts applying oil. Oil and water do not mix. She did not dry off before she put this on. She is going to get, at best, a very streaky, uneven tan.
Maybe that's some kind of trick we don't know about. Mike knows about it, so I'm not even gonna fucking. Why am I contesting this? Mike knows. Mike knows.
So she's laying out, getting that horrible tan, and a pool boy shows up, and she's like, "Hey, where's Dave at? Because this isn't the normal pool boy."
Dave's not here, man. I'm so sorry. I've never even seen the movie.
Well, we recognize this guy by his what shade?
Yellow shades. Walter Solchak. Murray refuses to watch Big Lebowski, people.
Sorry.
If he hasn't seen it by now, it's probably been way too overhyped.
That's what I've always.
That's why I can't see it.
It's like don't watch The Goonies for the first time as an adult. The magic
I've never
isn't
seen
there.
The Goonies.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
I love The Goonies, but the magic is lost on you at this point.
Yeah, if you're watching an adult, it's just kids screaming. So as he's like doing the pool boys shit, Cobra gets that message. And we see pool boy grabbing his gun out.
He's freaking out. Cobra immediately knows what it means, so she rolls off her Adirondack chair onto the fucking ground, grabs into her purse, and gets out a pistol and shoots first. Cobra shot first.
He gets shot, falls into the pool. You gotta fall. There's a pool. You gotta fall into it.
Yep.
And she's like, I hate to be Dave. Well, he's got to pick. And by the way, when he gets shot, squib goes off in the pool. Like somebody who's using the pool. Like, don't you get that fake blood in my fucking pool, Andy?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, I won't because there's no blood. She's making even the crack about him making a mess in the pool, and it's just the fucking.
Yeah.
It's the Baby Ruth bar from Caddyshack.
Yeah.
The turd floating.
Yeah.
This guy. And then as she drives off, she sees poor Dave, the pool boy, with a fucking bullet hole in his head.
Just dead. Yep. All right, we're going back over to the cabin. Doc is being confronted by Manuel. Thankfully, Tiger arrives just in time because
and Tyler.
Doc is getting into some serious trouble.
Right.
Manuel,
he's about to be killed by Manuel.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. We just get a shootout. That's all. Nothing. I mean, Sidaris is a tit guy. He's not an action guy.
It's just a bunch of shots being exchanged. We see this in every Sidaris movie. Usually there's a gag in here about, like, a gun or something.
Tyler and Tiger are pinned down, and Tiger pulls out that little crossbow. How about you use this big boy?
Because Tyler is constantly noticing everybody else's gun. Right. So he says, that guy's got a bigger gun than me. And so... Tiger hands him the small, tiny little crossbow.
It's not the size; it's how you explode.
That's right.
And he does a fucking money shot all over this guy. This guy blows up.
Makes it right.
So it's just a shootout. That's all. Nothing. No big deal. Willow and Fu, they're out searching in that industrial park, looking for the porno place.
They're looking for that industrial porno.
They're looking for that white Audi station wagon where Louisiana plays. Because, by the way, this movie was filmed in Louisiana, which is why the magic was lost. Molokai is where the magic happens.
No shit.
Damn right.
It was actually shot in Louisiana, huh?
Yeah. That's why we had that shitty fucking casino at the end. They probably were like, they probably got to film there if they like showed the casino name.
Yeah, there was some of the like highway shots that I was like, that's not any of the places they say it was. So that makes sense.
So while they're looking, Shark and Dollar Store Scorp arrive and meet with JP and Chaz.
Fucking JP and
Cut
Chaz.
back to Cobra. She's naked. She's putting on her stockings. And then she's wearing leather pants without those stockings on.
Yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, she's getting all dolled up for a runaway.
All her scenes were just padding because she's just going to the airport.
We're so
heading to Dallas for that big meeting in 2 days.
But Sidaris is trying to do this thing. Maybe he's done it in other movies, but we're always seeing people undress. So he wants to start with nudity and dress it up.
Right.
Yep.
So, he's trying to...
He's just finding out ways to get women naked, like, logically. He's like, well, she's got to get dressed.
All right. So she starts naked, then she gets dressed. Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Back to the industrial park. That shoot is on, and oh, my God, Chaz and JP are naturals. They know how to shoot a porn.
Right.
They know how to do the sound.
The home movie is going to be leaking soon.
I did not know this. I did not know that they film porno and they would have the sound guy actually do the sound.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and they're
God.
doing creative shots, man. JP is like on the ground shooting up to the crotch.
We're going handheld for
shooting
this.
right down the length of the penis. It's
God
like
damn
amazing shots.
Yeah, they did like in the first Star Wars when they do that opening shot of the Star Destroyer. They do the same thing with Shark's penis.
Yep.
Right, because that's the thing. When you haven't gone to school, you don't know the rules, and sometimes that's the best thing because you just do. You're creating
natural.
shit. Right.
You do what's natural to you. What feels right in the moment. And God damn it, I will say this scene really did crack me the fuck up. All the way up until JP started making the noises into the mic. And then I was like, okay, what's happening now? But him just holding a mic like he's got the fucking boom mic or whatever on the stick. But he's just holding it out there. Like I thought that was hilarious. I was loving that.
So they finish up the shoot. Perfect, guys. But we're going to need you tomorrow for some additional shots. They're like, fine. So they take off. And we always see that Scorpion's purse, much like Mike had his purse cam for the soccer match. She had her porno purse cam. And she got the code to get into the porno place because apparently this was locked up.
Right. And, of course, the code was 0, 0. 0.
It was
0.
No, it was 8008.
Of course it was. You sure it wasn't 8008
5? Oh, yes, it was.
Okay.
No, it was 8008 135.
135. Oh, boobies.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Sidaris couldn't remember, what would that be, like a 7-digit pin? He couldn't remember that many.
Yep.
So Chaz and JP, do they catch them or something?
So it seems like they fuck off to wherever they're staying. And we see Shark and Scorpion head back to break in. They're in there's one room with one door behind like the little fold up closet, like Asian thing.
Yeah, like
hiding the door.
I forget what those are called, but
Yeah.
It's very clearly a back room.
Again, set dressing for this movie is the weakest I've seen in a Sidaris movie. And so it's very plain, boring, big one room. And Scorpion gets to deliver the line. They went into this one room. There's only one room, honey. Okay? So I guess all the devious shit's happening in the one room that we can't see. So it's just unlocked. Even though this is where they're storing like every secret.
Well, they had the boobies fucking
They got
locked.
the boobies code on the outside. You don't need a lock. So they walk in there and they're recording this whole room. It's just wall-to-wall tapes.
Yeah, and they're copying every movie known to like every type of movie.
Yeah.
So apparently it's not just porno, or it's every type of porno.
I thought it was supposed to be every type of porno.
I thought it was every movie in existence.
Every movie, E.T.
Yeah, even E.T.
Shit. Spielberg's gonna come down on them hard.
But it's not on Laserdisc, so I'm not interested.
That's a good point.
It's on VHS. And she's like, I'll make sure to take this one because it was the one they just filmed.
That's right.
And as they attempt to leave, JP and Chaz are waiting.
Yeah, they're driving out, and apparently they were just hanging out back.
Yeah, because they were onto them.
Even though their plan was to meet with them later and kill them, they were just waiting around the block.
No, they were like, I think they were setting up Scorpion.
Shark.
They knew they were going to come back. So they were
Oh.
like, we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh.
And then they waited, and they probably watched them, you know.
Because this was a whole we know, you know, we know.
Right.
Kinda. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Now they know that we know that they know that we know.
Now, Mike, why the fuck in this shootout are the bad guys, the goofy bad guys, such a good shot?
Right. Our heroes can never hit the broadside of a barn.
Because you got to raise the stakes. The good guys can't just gun them down. Because I think Shark and Scorpion, Dollar Store Scorpion, were out of screen time. They had to leave, so they had to write them off somehow.
That makes sense.
Scorpion gets shot in the chest. Thankfully, she had those bad fake tits.
Yep.
And they didn't go all the way through the implant, so she's going to be all right, guys. But she gets shot in the fake tit.
That's right.
Shark gets shot in the thigh.
That's right. And this is where we get the closing moments where JP yells out to Chaz, all right, great fucking shot. Now, go finish him off. You go finish him off. And we've been waiting for Willow and Fu to arrive.
Hey, you guys!
Oh, boy.
Little Goonies call back from Mike. It's Fu and Willow, and they chase the goons off. Don't hit them, though.
They don't.
Nope. Chaz screams comically and then jumps in the car and takes off.
Managed to get away.
Willow's like, I got to call this in to Jordan. As she's doing that, Jordan's, hello, love. Careful, little Vegemite vitamin.
Crikey.
You ever fucked a koala, love? They're full of chlamydia. They are. Fun fact.
They are. They are.
What are we doing
They
here?
are nasty.
They're nasty
They're
little fucks.
nasty little
They
fucks,
fucking
dude.
nasty. They'll raw dog it. Did you know that kids today are saying raw dogging the wrong way now?
What are they saying?
What do you,
Raw
what the
dogging
fuck?
to a kid is going. This is the thing, the trend they're doing.
The
now.
flight.
They go on a flight and they don't use any kind of like
Electronics.
tablets or phones. They're just
Music.
They're doing what we had to do back in the day before phones. We had to literally just sit in a fucking stare at the fucking seat in front of you.
Yeah.
And they're like, I raw dogged it for 8 hours, bro.
It is not. They're not replacing it. They're using that as a very visceral term still, but they just
no.
find it. Yeah.
It's stupid. Come up with a new fucking
Right.
word.
You already
What?
call hot dogs
There's no-
glizzies.
How
you
is it a
fucks.
correlation? What's the correlation? Raw dogging's fucking somebody without a rubber, and this is a sitting in a chair.
Because
This is just willfully being bored for 8 hours.
yeah.
yeah, but that's the thing. Well, yeah, I guess it's.
I
kind
ain't
of
bored
the
if I'm
opposite.
raw dogging.
Yeah, no.
I hope we're not bored if we're raw dogging.
Yeah, it's just, is that ironic? I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be the inverse. Somebody said it, and
Anyway,
it's funny.
Jordan's-
I think it's funny, and A24 apparently is making a raw dogging movie.
Okay.
Fucking A24.
Hey man, why don't you reach in the fridge and grab me one of those? Long
Jordan gets the call from Willow, and we see a guy we saw a guy in the background in Jordan's first scene. His name is Dietrich,
Yes.
and he's looking a little suspicious,
What am I grabbing you?
Left. Back left.
and he's going.
These little guys?
This is very interesting. Mike trying to get a
Blue guy,
beer
yeah.
for
Blue cans.
Yeah.
Griff.
Hawaiian rolls.
Hawaiian rolls. I don't got Hawaiian rolls.
So, can we
English
stop
muffin.
talking about the fucking beer here?
Murray, people come here to hear what's in my fridge. We got the fried rice. We got the salsa.
It's just alcohol.
Do you reheat that fried rice properly? I don't want you getting
How do I
fucking
reheat it, Mike?
dysentery.
What's the
I don't know. I
proper
don't
way?
reheat rice.
What?
Wow, la di da.
No, I don't.
Rice patty motherfucker.
I
over
don't
here.
make rice because I don't want to reheat it wrong and then end up getting dysentery like Oregon Trail.
Oh shit! This is Oregon Trail knowledge.
I know it's not Oregon Trail. You get
Oregon
sick.
Trail didn't have microwaves. Microwaves zap out all of the bacteria.
I don't know.
Mike,
there's a proper way to
you
reheat
can
it. Anyway,
microwave rice and enjoy it. I'm telling you.
Can you?
Yeah. You
Is
can.
it a thing? Okay.
The only danger of rice is if you eat it too fast, like I do, and you get it stuck in your throat. Because I've had
Alright.
this happen multiple times.
Anyway, Dietrich looks kind of suspicious as Willow's giving him the lowdown. What's happening?
Well, you know what makes him suspicious? In this sea of attractive gentlemen and Tyler, kind of attractive women and whatever the fuck Tiger is. There is Dietrich. Just an ugly, white-haired goon standing in the background, constantly leering. Of course he's the villain.
She's like, we'll see you in one day in Dallas. All right. We see Willow checks out the porno place. There's a broom closet with the real pornographers are tied up.
That's right.
They're pissed off. They were only given ketchup burgers.
I saw this, and yes, it took us right back to, what was that, Arabella? Where our fucking detective had the cheeseburger just
drenched in ketchup.
Oh, ketchup.
Ketchup coating.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Tyler and crew arrive at... I don't think they arrive at Cobra. They arrive at the meeting place.
It was a house. I just assumed Cobra's because she was in there showering.
Well, we just ruined the gag.
I know.
Clearly Andy Sidaris' house because there are posters for his movies hanging on the wall.
We got that artwork we talked about earlier. The artist, you name dropped him.
Roy Lichtenstein.
Yep, there we go.
Literal thief. He literally stole comic book artist's art, made it ironic, turned it into art, and sold it for like millions. You're a piece of shit, Roy Lichtenstein.
That was what that Banksy movie was about.
You're a piece of shit, Roy.
Yeah. And so Doc arrived, because it's Doc,
Tyler and Tiger.
Tyler and Tiger. And they arrive at the house, and Doc's just like, something's wrong. Tiger, you wait outside. Tyler, just stop breathing my air, man. And Doc goes in alone to investigate the house. And he's peering around every corner. We're seeing all the artwork. And then finally he hears that shower running. And he checks the knob. It's wide open. Welcomes himself in.
Speaking of wide open.
Turns the corner.
It's Cobra. Dressed. She's wearing a bikini, taking a shower, holding a gun. So they have the thing, they have to stand off. And he's like, oh, it's you, Cobra. So now we learn Doc and Cobra have a little history.
That's right.
And he's like, hey, how about I join you for that shower? And they start making out. And then she's got a little levity. She's like, what's the similarity between real estate and kissing? I don't know. Location, kisses him on the lips. Location, kisses him on the pecs. Location, kisses him on the six-pack.
God damn right. I'm moving on that cul-de-sac. Those cum gutters are great.
She called his sack for right.
She called his
and
sack.
She gets naked in the shower, takes her clothes off. Another sex scene.
I think we got like one more. Like, are we gonna take a vote of the sexiest scene in this movie? Can we do it already?
None of the scenes are sexy.
Yeah, none of the scenes are sexy.
Okay.
I called for Mattingly earlier, and you guys just blew right past it. So the Sweetson scale is staying.
No, it's in
dusty.
the closet. Keep it in the closet,
dude. That Sweetson scale is getting dust on it. We have not pulled it out.
I would say this one is probably the best of the sex scenes in the movie, but it is a very low bar.
They did a little bit. I felt a little bit between these two. But no, it is fucking low bar. You're right.
So we fade out, and then we see Cobra enjoying a cigar.
Cobra
in a sauna.
Ugh. Cut off by a bus.
But Warrior is intrigued by this.
Yeah, you
because he wants to.
Okay, what?
Jeff Bagwell is an American former professional baseball first baseman and coach who spent his entire 15-year Major League Baseball playing career with the Houston Astros.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know this guy.
4-time All-Star, National League MVP, National League Rookie of the Year, Gold Glove Award, 3-time Silver Slugger Award, the National League RBI leader, Houston Astros number 5 retired, and the Houston Astros Hall of Fame.
This whole time, Sosie's been yelling at the whatever he listens on. It's like saying that, you know. All right, so he's like, all right, be gone from me. He's like, you've earned your right to live because I'm intrigued by this food Willow character.
As they set up earlier in the movie, he likes to fight in the ring.
He finds it delicious.
Black belts? Fuck yeah, he wants it.
So Manuel, he's the next to report in. Boss, it was like an army.
Oh, you gotta remember, he tells them, you boys are skinny as fuck. Tack on mask. Hit the gym.
He's like, you got some ankles that look like griffs.
Ooh.
He throws some protein powder at him. Gone from my sight.
Oh, he did a joke?
He's just doing lines of protein powder off of his desk.
Manuel comes in. Boss, yes, they got away, but there was an army. There's nothing I could do. But I assure you, they know nothing. They have no incriminating evidence. They can get nothing back to you, my boss.
So as Manuel's leaving, I never caught this guy's name. Warrior has got his one stooge with the full house of daddy hair, silver, always wearing a suit. I never caught that guy's name.
Yeah, he's just a goon.
Yeah, he's just a goon. So Manuel's leaving, and he's like, please, put in a good word for me.
All right, so this is the best sex scene.
Oh, my God. No. 1,000%. This is the... He made this movie around this one scene. This scene is fantastic.
He was sleeping, woke up in a cold sweat one night and said, what if I get a professional wrestler to fuck an American Gladiator?
Oh, my God.
Imagine the offspring. If they raw dogged the offspring that would come from that.
His wife woke up, kissed him, and said, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is what...
I'll get the funds in place.
This is what gave Steve Jobs the idea to make the iPhone right here. The neon, the muscle, the fucking girth that's happening in this
On
scene.
both, yeah.
This is the most vascular sex scene I've ever seen.
Joe Coleman would have loved this.
I think I need to send this to Joe Coleman to see what he thinks about it. And, yeah. I don't know.
Do we need Mattingly? Do we need to get Mattingly in?
Dude, you know what?
We said out loud, professional wrestler fucking an American Gladiator. Joe heard it. He is sprinting here right now.
That's right. He's
in his Apollo Creed shorts.
He's always wearing those shorts. Yes. When was the last time you saw Joe not wearing those shorts?
True.
Yeah. Every time he's over here, tiniest tank top. We see the nips. We see the pecs. We see it all. And those tiny little shorts. And we have to get the censor bar out when Joe comes over. Because even us, it's like, come on, Joe. We're trying to talk here.
All right, Mattingly. Start up the Sweetson scale.
I don't know if people could hear you over the Sweetson scale starting.
I know, we're starting it up. Getting up.
We're trying to. It takes a little while.
Begin calibration, Mattingly. Okay. Okay. All right, I think we're getting there. Can you hand me a couple of those punch cards, Griff?
Of course.
All right, I'm putting in the punch cards. All right, we're warming it up. All right.
God, I forgot how long this thing takes.
Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah, it's been out in the shed for I don't know how long.
That's right. We had a prime.
Our little Sidaris shed we have out back where we keep. All right, but calibrate. All right, we're ready.
Why are you barking?
She just said 10 on the scale.
Man, oh. God, I'm just getting excited.
Millie hasn't seen the Sweet scale forever either. She's excited.
Well, you know,
she's excited. Millie's a little
all right.
Dog. She watches a lot.
The Sweet scale.
I haven't seen as much passion out of her since that movie, Crimes of Passion, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. A lot of passion, a lot of crime. And here we are, neon lit room. What's in the foreground, guys? We've seen a lot of asses in foregrounds. What are we seeing?
Isn't it a profile of Buff? Like his face?
Is not a profile of Buff.
Oh.
It's the like laying down sideways, but like just one half of Zap.
He is doing half a crunch right now.
Oh, yeah.
And you are seeing the fucking mountainous glory of his six-pack just peeking over, and standing on top of those mountainous abs in the background is Kim. In just a thin veil covering her body, you know, just something sheer. But we got all this neon and this darkness happening, so all you're seeing is those beautiful pecs in the foreground. And then you finally get to hear Jeff Buff Bagwell Marcus speak up. Because this is his muse, everybody. This is like what's been going on in the background this whole time that we were unaware of.
He leans into Zap and whispers in her ear, "My mom shaved my balls today. It's smooth like a baby seal."
Which part do I kiss first? Surprise me. That was Zap. And they commenced painting each other, finger painting each other. I've heard of finger banging.
Okay.
Is this finger banging? Is this what the kids are calling finger banging now?
No.
Okay.
They call it finger fisting.
Okay.
Who
was getting fisted?
Oh my God, it's rough because apparently these two weren't like simpatico or something, because it really does look like it's like the lightest dabbing. There's no passion happening here. This is no Patrick Swayze Ghost situation where they're molding giant dicks out of clay and he's wobbling them around and shit. Like this is my dick when I was visceral human being. This is what would be plowing you tonight.
All right. Round table. Scale of 1 to 10. 10 being Highlander 3. According to the man himself, Sweden, the greatest sex scene ever recorded in the history of mankind. What do you give it? Mike, give me your 1 to 10. I know it's a tough decision.
I don't know, like...
It's no wrong answer. It's all opinion.
A 4?
Yeah.
That music was not fuckable.
I agree.
It's not fuckable at all.
What else brings it down for you? It's not just the music.
The weird finger painting thing, man. Listen, there's nothing wrong with bodily fluid messy sex.
Yep.
But like,
according to Griff, there is.
When you start bringing outside fluids into it to make it messy, I don't know, man.
So I could. You're not a food guy, right? You would never mix food with sex.
No, I wouldn't mix this. I mean, if it was like a whipped cream or something, just like a light thing. Yeah. But like, I don't want to get messy.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't like it. I don't like it messy.
Yeah.
Sheets. You gotta clean them.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to fucking wrong with that. That's like you fucked on the kitchen table territory, and there's an apple nearby, and you both take a bite out of the apple. I think I was in that movie, The Apple.
Okay,
it's in my head.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I agree with everything you said, and I'm just not into muscle women. I don't like that. So,
yeah.
You know what I like?
I've always wondered what Mike Mullins likes. Tell me.
No, this isn't like.
We're not going to learn anything about you here?
You're not going to learn anything. This isn't my thing. But, you get those women that lift weights. They're not like
fitness models kind of thing?
They're not ripped, but they're thick. Like they got, like you could tell it's like a thick because they lift weights and stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's not the tone, but they do
it's not
have
the tone,
it.
but like.
I got you.
But like, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. That's good. Right. Now,
do you know what I'm talking about? Should I find an example?
Yeah, find
I know.
example.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like, we can keep going. I'll find Tim an example.
So, okay.
Oh, I don't get a rating. Okay.
Oh, well, okay. Give us your rating while we're waiting.
This scene starts at a 9.5. Starts at a 9.5.
And quickly plummets?
And it fucking nosedives like a rocket out of fucking space, harboring an alien known as the Warrior. Jim Warrior.
Jim Hellwig Warrior.
Fuck, this scene. We fired up the speeds and scale for a fucking reason, because this scene starts out so goddamn hot. So goddamn hot. That ab shot, I've never seen that before. The fucking wind blowing.
Teetering on a Highlander 3?
Yeah, oh my god, it was there. If Highlander 3 started out with something like this, if Highlander had a fucking neon fuck room, yes. Everything about that first shot, great. But then Sidaris didn't know how to bring it home. He had it. He had it right there.
We just said he's phoning it in. He's losing his touch.
I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's him or if
Did he die shortly after this? Maybe he was ill.
I don't know. He had one more movie after this, so I don't know if he was sickly.
It could have been the Bags. It could have been Baggy Bagwell. It could have been Kim Zap Laser.
It could have been the fact that his mom didn't shave his bag well.
Maybe. Jesus Christ. I don't know. A lot of things went wrong. Yeah, 3 to 4 is the right answer.
Okay.
Because the finger painting was fucking atrocious. It looked awful.
But that's his thing, remember? The war paint.
Yeah, the war.
So it makes sense.
They could have brought it home, but there's no passion. It was very calculated. It was not raw passion, just like gripping at fucking pecs and abs and
that's
muscles.
what a guy like a director like John DeHart could have brought to it. He would give them their motivation, and they would have been raw dogging.
Oh my god, he would have been crushing ice cubes.
Were, instead of the real term raw dogging, they were what the kids say raw dogging. That's what that scene was.
And the kids aren't fucking anymore, according to everybody apparently in the world.
So
I have no idea what to Google to find an example of what I'm talking about.
I
so
have no idea either.
I'll keep searching
get on
and
a
I'll let
list.
you know.
Think of a wrestler you think who's not toned but is also kind of big. Because I think of like Statlander. Because she's kind of.
That's not a bad example because she's not like jacked,
She's
but
not super toned.
but you can tell she works out.
Yeah.
Like-
so now we're getting to learn a little bit about Mike.
Yeah.
So is you like strong women because you want to be dominated, Mike? Is that it?
No.
Controlled?
No.
Do you like a challenge?
No. I just.
Do you wanna, like-
It's just visually appealing.
Okay.
You know.
What's up?
All right.
What's up?
Cut two.
Mike has never done a tippy tap, so we'll never learn anything
I
about
guess
him.
like this, where like she's not like American Gladiator. This isn't even the best example, but it's like you could tell she hits the weights,
Okay.
but she's not like popping veins. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Popping veins. Floating through the veins.
Through the veins.
I knew there was a warrior in
Cut
there.
two. Jordan has everybody together. They're in their conference room. Doc is fucking furious about this. He almost died. And he's like, Jordan, I think you're the leak. I think you set us up. All right, crikey, mate. I don't think so.
Well, only one person has the access password. Actually, two people do. That's Tiger, everybody. That's my Tiger.
Hey, guys. Why are we fighting amongst each other? We need to get this warrior guy. I heard he's consolidating all his assets. He might leave the country. We'll worry about Jordan later.
Great plan, by the way. There's somebody infiltrating and leaking information to Warrior. Let's worry about that later. Let's just get Warrior. That set me up to be like, oh, Tyler's the fucking leak. This makes sense because he sucks in every way.
Right.
I don't like Tyler, by the way.
Doc,
No, Tyler is bland. He's just bland. There's no personality there.
Again,
his
Sidaris lost
tan
his,
is the only thing beige about him.
he lost his way.
Ha!
He lost his way.
Doc's like, good idea, Tyler. You and I need to stake out Warrior's place.
Right. Let's all get our evidence together. We're going to go stake this place out, Warrior's place, one of the places they knew about because Warrior has like multiple estates. And so they head out. And Jordan's like, great plan, boys. But Willow, I need you to stay behind. I got some glizzies firing up on the barbie. And we're going to do some documents together. Hard, cold documents. You know the kind I'm talking about. We're raw dogging that ink.
Willow's like, that's great. I need to talk to Doc first. So she goes outside, and she's like, do not trust that Jordan guy. Or Dietrich, for that matter. Put a tracker, that giant tracker, on their car.
Yeah. She hands them a Game Gear console to put on their car.
Basically.
Yeah.
We get a nice scene of Chaz and JP just pumping iron. A little comical pumping of the iron. I think one part JC like checking his butt out. JP.
We've been saying it. We're our ass people. JP is an ass man. He turns to the mirror.
Bump, bump.
Mike, you got it?
What?
You got excited there when we were talking about JP grabbing his ass.
No, I was looking at the notes.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
turning back because you were talking.
Oh, okay. But yeah, he turns and he's fucking grabbing at his cheeks and he's just like, man, I got some cake going on here.
That's just a little comical scene they throw in. They're like, oh, they're like guys like benching like 20 pounds and like needs to be spotted. You know,
But remember how angry we were that we didn't get the. I forget what scene we were complaining about. We didn't get payoff to Tiger and her history.
Right.
Where they were like, you've been out of commission for 8 years. You've been
Maybe
working
that was
with
for the next movie. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah, she's probably in that last one.
So we got the payoff where he said, hit the fucking gym. And they're actually hitting the gym, pumping irons hard. But look at these fucking cakes.
Doc and Tyler show up at Warrior's place. Great job. They're like 100 feet away. It's allegedly a forest. It's just a couple trees. And they're just like 100 feet away from the fucking residence. I think they're on his property, for
They
fuck's
were.
sake.
Right.
Like
They
in his
were.
front yard. parked on it.
In a car. Nothing conspicuous about this. So he watches JP and Chase. They drop Warrior off, and they're assigned to go elsewhere and do something. And Warrior, wearing his suit, looking very good. Ric Flair probably dressed him up for this
Fucking
scene.
90s baggy, oversized.
Yeah, it was not good.
I don't think it was baggy. I think it was one of those I don't like these either. Muscle guys will do this because they're so proud of their body, their waistline, because they're so big at top. They have to have it cut it's like a V shape. They have it. They got to show off that they have the small waist.
Hourglass kind of look.
That's a bodybuilder suit cut.
Yeah, I agree. No,
that's what
I
he
think
was
Murray's
rocking.
dead on with that.
And so Doc and Tyler are just shooting the shit. And then wham! Out of nowhere, bulldozer. They didn't hear this bulldozer.
Right.
They're literally talking about sandwich condiments right now. It's fucking awful. And then bulldozer.
And then they start having a shootout because the guys get out of the car. They're shooting at them. Tyler, thankfully, gets shot by Chaz.
Again, our heroes cannot shoot for shit. And Tyler gets shot in the leg.
And they...
Tyler gets shot in the chest, doesn't he?
No, he gets shot in the leg.
Oh, does he?
He does.
He's got a cane later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they run out of bullets, the bad Chaz and JB, and they take off.
They run off, and then we get a scene of them.
No, Tiger's the one that... Shark has the cane later. Doesn't he?
No. Tyler does get shot.
Okay.
Because Doc makes a little crutch for him out of a stick, tree branch.
Shark and Scorpion get completely written off until the very end.
Okay.
Which I think they show up at the riverboat.
Oh, no.
scene.
Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, Tiger and Tyler are together. So Tyler gets shot in the leg because he has the cane, which comes back into play later.
Yeah. So they know that there's
Which is a callback to Picasso Trigger.
And they used it again in another movie, too.
Man.
He must have spent a lot of money on that crutch.
He must have. They know there's a general store 45 miles away, and it takes them 5 minutes to get there.
If you noticed, calling back to Malibu Express, back in the beginning when Cobra took the money to Kevin Eastman, she was using the same cowhide Kinja Teche case that Cody Abilene carries his gun in.
I did not notice that. No. Okay, that's fucking brilliant. He's got the props.
That's why it's called the Sidaris Cinematic Universe.
That's right.
So
the cow print Kinja Teche case is like an infinity stone in the SDU. SCU.
Right. Goddamn right.
So they Chaz and JB run out of bullets and they scurry off. So now Willow is arriving at a hotel with Dietrich and Jordan.
So Jordan is checking them in, and she has to have a minute alone with Dietrich, who's a fucking worm of a human being.
I hear you were recruited from Disneyland. What'd you do there?
I was one of the rides.
Jordan asks Willow, "Hey, let's get a drink," and they're in a room together. And
you think we're gonna go to the bar and they're gonna talk shop for a minute? Anything?
Nope.
Straight to bedroom.
This was another bad sex scene.
Oh yeah.
Put it away. Put it back in the shed, Mattingly. We don't need it anymore.
That's right.
And as they're doing a little pillow talk later, she's like, "You think anyone knows about us?"
I sure as hell fucking hope so. We run a fucking counterintelligence agency. If our agents can't figure this shit out, they're fucking retarded.
You could say that in Australia.
I'm sorry,
because
Mike.
Half the population.
Mike, I know.
You came in with that hard-tarded.
I know I did.
You can say it when you're Australian because half the population of Australia is retarded.
Are you trying to say my brainy Wayne doesn't work?
Exactly. That's why you know. Because your slang is so stupid.
Oh.
Just put a Y on the end of a word and you got a fucking slang word for it, love.
Oh.
Bobby! Drop my notes. I was so disgusted by that.
We're very sorry about the hard tard that we used there.
No, we're not. It's coming back. We're taking it back.
Murray's taking it back. I'm here to join in.
I really hope hard.
Hard-tarded? What'd you say?
I said the hard tard.
Oh.
It's because people.
My favorite Jean-Claude movie, Hard
People
Tard.
like to refer to the N-word as the hard R, so I said the hard tard.
I really hope that does not catch on.
Well, the kids have already picked it up. It's an A24 movie coming out next
Oh,
month.
come on. Moving on.
Dietrich calls up Jordan. He informs that Interpol has a satellite readout on Warrior's stash house. And he's like, we need to head off and meet up with Interpol.
So he's leaving the hotel room that he was sharing with Will. They just had their night of sweet, sweet, boring passion. Will's like, go ahead and leave. I'll see you later. I'm going to call Fu and have him pick me up. But first, I'm going to order food.
Fu is like, give me the details. What did you do? Did you shave his balls?
My little lotus. What did you learn, grasshopper? What do you mean? I fucked him. I fucked his brains out.
I humped his brains out.
Oh, excuse me. They used the
it was a little more classy than that, Griffin.
And of course, Fu is,
Fu's like getting ready to jerk off. He's like, that it?
That's it? Seriously?
He was like, Manning Fu, put the Sweden scale away.
Wait, excuse me, Manning Fu?
Yes, his personal assistant is Manning Fu.
Willow's assistant Fu has his own assistant,
Yes,
Manning Fu.
Yes. We've learned that there is a multiverse of Mattingleys. Remember? Manning Genza for last week? It's Manning Fu.
Of course we know this. Oh, god damn it. They are the time worms that press and fold time and space together.
Room service arrives for
Dr.
Willow.
Fu.
Room service, it's Chaz and JP. Waffles a la Beretta, bitch. And they capture Willow. So Fu shows up to pick up Willow, and they capture Fu. So now they're in the car, guns pointed at Fu and Willow, and they're taken to Warrior's dojo.
That's right. Now we're going to cut over to Warrior. He's cutting a promo about taking over the world. Soon I'll have all of Russia's jewels, oil. I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia and take whatever they fucking have over there. I'm going to go to New Zealand, take a couple of them kiwis. I'm going to go down to fucking Africa, get some of them blood diamonds I've been hearing so much about.
And for dessert, I'm going to kill Willow and Fu with my bare hands.
In this very ring.
In 3D.
On pay-per-view.
On Sunday.
Cut back to Cobra. They're at Cobra's. Tyler and Doc arrived. They got the makeshift fucking crutch for Tyler. He got shot in the leg.
That's right. They're going to shower up. This is a good time that Sidaris, he's afraid of showing two men together, basically. Because they could have done a shower scene for the ladies, but, this is for
Why would the ladies want to see two men take a shower together?
You don't think ladies would want to see that?
Not together. Maybe one guy taking a shower. Why would you want to see two guys showering together?
I don't know.
I'm with Tim on this because, back in high school and all that stuff, dudes would always be like, oh, they're lesbians. That's so hot. Be like, if they're lesbians, you're not getting any of that, dude.
Yeah.
Why are you so attracted to that?
They're just playing. They're just having fun. There's a couple guys having a good time. Okay, apparently ladies would never want to see two guys shower together.
They might. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like we got a couple people out here.
All right,
that maybe help
ladies.
us out.
Ladies of the Golan-Globus Theater
one of
family.
them's a total freak. Bruh. So, yes, she would want to watch two guys snap the towels in the shower room.
Oh, man.
You
Location.
You guys make Aubrey sound like a bit of a wild card.
She is.
Location.
Have you seen the
I wish people could see
Have you seen
how
the
deadly
things
serious
she
Tim's
sent
face is right
us?
now.
By the way, Mattford, it's not what you think. But yeah, it's weird.
Tim looks very concerned right now.
Yeah, well, I don't want Mattford to think that she's sending us sexual things. Like, no, it's not like that. All right, Aubrey's our she-bro. There's nothing sexual going on, Mattford, but there is weirdness going on. Let's just put it this way: I know what car she would want to fuck. All right. So, where are we at?
Where are we at?
Oh,
we're going back to their house. They just limped their way back. We're getting Tiger, Tyler, Cobra, Doc back together. And Cobra is like calling around. She's like, where the fuck is everybody? We haven't heard back from Willow. She was supposed to go
The one lead
here.
they have is the stash house that Doc knows about.
That's right.
So that's our only lead. So they decided to go there. So there. Meanwhile, Jordan and Dietrich show up at a lake, and Dietrich's like, "This is where the Interpol people want us to meet." He's like, "What? This is weird."
Yeah, just get out there and walk over to that pond. Maybe they'll pop out or something. And so Jordan, being the fucking goofy is, well, yeah, I'll sure do that.
We just
What the
established
fuck?
he's
'Cause
Australian.
he's doing a goof thing now.
Oh yeah, I'll do that, guys. Don't worry.
There we got it. Maybe there's a rabbit to pet.
And he's shot by Dietrich.
Yeah, right in the chest.
Manuel and Kim pull up right after there. They have a briefcase. Oh, they're actually at another location because they were gonna get. Oh, because we now. Spoiler alert, people. Dietrich is hard drive the leak, so they are gonna pay him $1 million.
Million?
But Manuel's got another plan. He's like they have the Kinji case with $1 million in it. He's like, I have something extra for him.
So he's in the car with Kim, and he's explaining this to her. Pops it in there.
It's a bomb. You didn't say that there's a bomb.
And remote control. This is the one. You said there was no RVs. You meant RCs.
Yeah.
But you said there's. Yeah, it's okay.
Well, there were no. To my defense, there were no RVs in this either.
It's a good point. That's why I didn't bring it up, because you would be right both ways.
Yes.
And so there is one remote control, and it's for a bomb. Pops it in there and explains to Kim, I don't care if we lose $1 million, because business, sometimes in business it costs a lot of money.
It's still stupid. Yeah.
No, it's still very stupid.
Money well spent.
Yeah, you could have just thrown the bomb. I don't know. So yeah, that's the plan. And so they do the cash exchange. Manuel skitters back to the car. He's so
giggling.
He's so excited. Yeah, he's so tickled by his own ingenuity. He's running back to the car, and then you hear Kim call out, "Hey, bro, wait up!" And he turns around, and Kim pulls out a gun from. She's got a little skin tight dress on or whatever.
Yeah.
And or skirt, I should say, dress. Yeah, whatever. Pulls out a gun.
Wearing heels in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, Dietrich pulls out a gun. I don't know. This is stupid. And then they both shoot Manuel.
Right. And they throw the bomb into Manuel's car and blow it up.
That's right. And they take off with the money. And Kim's been fucking Dietrich. That's the thing.
So,
Kim's fucking Warrior.
Yeah.
In our very boring finger painting scene.
Yeah. Well, she might have something going on with Dietrich, too.
That's true. That's true.
So our crew arrive at the docks. They're gonna go river boating to find this cabin.
They're explaining how hard it's gonna be because they've got a blip machine, but they're another remote control. But they're we got to get really close. We're gonna need a lot of luck. And then after this whole fucking exchange happens, they just show up.
They stumble upon Jordan because he got shot right at the side of the river.
Yeah, so they got a whole lot of luck. They found this spot. They find Jordan, thankfully.
Good thing I had my bully woolly westy.
A couple of my ribbies. That's a tough one. Ribbies got broken and, brokey wokey.
Wouldn't you know it, Dietrich? He's the moly woly of this fucking ploddy waddy. And he went off there, Northy Worthy, with a cheesy wheezy blondie fondy. And they're like, let's go. That's our next lead. Quick cut. Willow is preparing. I'm glad they at least, Warrior said, hey, I want to do it real pro wrestling style. You're going to be wearing an outfit. I'm going to be wearing an outfit.
This is true.
I'm the Native American. You are the colonizer, so you will be wearing a red, white, and blue bikini outfit.
Should have had Iron Maiden playing for some of these scenes or something.
Run to the hills.
And they could have really beefed this.
Couldn't afford it.
But now we're getting we try to streamline this for our note.
Yeah.
Andy is keeping up with his cuts. We're getting 5-second cuts of the wrestling match happening.
Yeah.
Betwixt of all the other fucking goings on. And this has always been Sidaris' issue. Is he cannot he's very autistic in this way. Where it's just here's 1,000 different non sequitur scenes that eventually might come together.
So Warrior wants to fight Fu and Willow at once. She's after Fu, and he's like, hey, I'm not gonna go in there. And then she flips off the Warrior.
Yeah, she does.
She gives him a thumbs up and then flips him off.
Yeah.
And then they go in the ring, and then we cut back. So yeah, there's gonna be cuts back and forth for the rest of this fucking movie.
Yup. They get double clothesline. That's the first thing we see.
A lot of goofy. They would fit right at home in AEW. Maybe this is what inspired Tony Khan.
Maybe.
It might
a
have
lot of goofy ass fucking wrestling there.
We've got our other goons. This is like our main goon gang gathering at the cabin where they've been stowing away all these precious artifacts. The Buddha. I forget if it's jewel encrusted or if it's just gold.
It was
at
just
this
gold.
time. Just gold.
They're getting ready to leave the country with all this
And
loot.
Even Chaz has upgraded his look. He's gone full Cholo. He's Cholo Chaz now.
He has. Looked good.
Yeah. You like that?
Oh, yeah.
Which,
As,
of course, we mean...
Tim, at one point, had dubbed me Cholo Mike.
Yeah, this is the mic where it's like you only button the top button.
Just the very, very top.
And then leave everything else just flowing
Yeah,
out.
you got it.
Which I never did.
I can't say.
So he says.
Yeah.
No, did I tell you that?
Go ahead.
There's a Mexican woman that works in payroll, and I was telling her how you guys call me Cholo Mike, and she was like, in her thick Mexican accent, she was like, "No, because like, yeah, you wear Dickies shirts, but like, you would also need to be wearing Dickies pants and like be wearing Chuck Taylors." And I stepped out from behind the desk, and I was wearing my Dickies pants.
You went,
and Chuck
"Orderly!"
Taylors. And she was like, "Oh." So one day I did go up there. I put a bandana around my head, and I unbuttoned everything but the top button, and she cracked up.
So he does like birds are flying around his head, and then we go back to the other fight.
Back to the boat fight. Chaz is like, I'm gonna lead us over to this quiet canal. We'll hide out there. They'll try to chase after us. We'll get the jump on them. They turn their backs. Millie wants to chime in with something.
She's like, "You're getting confused, guys."
There's either
what's
a
happening.
groundhog running around back there, or the deer. That's not the deer bark. That's the groundhog bark.
Okay.
But so Chaz got this all planned out. They get all set up, and the next thing you know, Doc appears in the background. He's on a little inlet piece of land. He's got a giant gun. Hey, assholes! And shoots the motor, which, as we know, in an action movie, that's where gas also lives. So it explodes into an A-bomb.
Yeah, 1 gallon of gas will do that.
Yeah, and Mike,
that's like,
you told us.
Yeah, and then the smoke clears, and you see Chaz and JP covered in soot. Their clothes are shredded because they were in an explosion, and
JB's hair is like sticking out.
They crack a couple jokes because that's the thing they've been doing in the past few movies. Bad guys get blown up in one scene and they die, but when it comes to these two, they don't, because laughs, I guess. They get told to handcuff themselves, and I believe that's the last we see of Chaz and JP.
Are these guys just like internal beings or something? Can they not die?
I don't, because it's different characters every movie. It's just the same act. Well, not Platypus. Platypus was new, but the dude with the almost skullet.
Yeah, Chaz.
That's at least his third appearance playing the same type of character, just a different one.
Man.
So our crew find the green van that Doc had tracked before. So now they're at the place, the stash house.
And they think they're getting the spring on that set of goons. But that set of goons hears them walking through the woods, and they're like, hey, there's people approaching. Let's get ready. So, of course, guys, guess what? Gunfight.
Cobra runs after Kim. She's like, I can take that bitch.
Yeah.
Because she's pissed off because we didn't mention earlier when Doc gets found out by Manuel. Kim spits on Doc.
Spit on him.
And she's like, I spit on my man, not you.
Would you say she huck to us?
Yeah, she did.
No, because she likes Doc, and as you know, you only hawk Tua when a country is not number one.
Oh, I see what Mike did with it.
Yeah.
We're playing with this in all kinds of ways. Yeah.
So she runs after Kim. Kim runs into the room where they have all the loot and hits Cobra with a candlestick, knocks her out, takes off.
Out.
Once again, wearing stiletto heels in the woods. So she's having a hard time running away.
Yeah, but Sidaris has a look for all these ladies.
And not to mention, she's freaking jacked, so that's at least 225 on heels in the woods.
Oh, yeah. So you're saying you're sinking.
Yeah, she's sinking.
Oh, yeah. And it's surrounded by water too, so it's not gonna be like firm.
We're in the
ground.
bayou, dude.
We're born in the bayou. Wait, Credence? Are we Credence? Do we have any
No.
Credence?
We took a chance.
We took a chance. Not.
Didn't you see William Brimley shooting off the exploding arrows and shit in the background?
You gripped that name, William Brimley. I gotta laugh. You fuck up.
I
a name.
apologize to the memory of Wilfred Brimley.
I got diabetes.
Oh, it's nice when it's not me for once.
You're rubbing off on me.
Yeah,
Agaman.
I'll do that to you.
Too much raw dogging.
Too much raw
Kim
dogging.
runs into Jordan. Cobra's like, she recovers. She's like, I want this bitch. Let's do this. And Kim's like, fuck yeah, you're half my size. I'll fucking squash you.
Right. So put that gun down. I'll fucking take you mano e mano. And so
And then Cobra pulls out a knife instead.
Cobra drops
Yeah.
her gun, and then she pulls out a knife and opens it like, I'm going to cut you up, bitch. But then she does another little sleight of hand trick because she drops the knife, and Kim stares down at the knife, giving Cobra opportune to right cross her. And as she always learned, her papa always taught her, if it ain't a right cross,
Papa or Pepe.
if it ain't with the it's too good. I just gotta do it.
It's really good.
It's really good. So if it ain't a right cross, you ain't going to Red Cross. That's a thing. That's good. I like
All
it.
right, Tyler's complaining. Everybody's got to go with me. And Tiger's like, oh, poor baby. Did you see that cane I made you? It's a gun, baby. And he's like, what? And then she takes it from him. And she launches a rocket into...
She's got a rocket in her boot. So this is... Wrestling could learn a thing or
The
two.
goon with no name is at the fuel station.
Which is, of course, the corrugated steel, like 3x3 shack for this scene. Spray painted fuel station by yours truly with his left hand, his non-dominant. Oh, man. Go on.
She blows up the fuel shed with the goon with no name.
And of course,
Everything I touch explodes.
Oh,
All the goons are caught and rounded up. We just need to find Willow and Fu. And they're like, Dietrich. Dietrich also has soot on his face. He must have been in an explosion, too.
Yeah, when did he get the soot? Like, what happened
He must
to
have been
him?
next to the fuel station.
he must have been.
Okay.
I don't know. Or he was sitting behind a car and it blew
I
up.
watched this.
Okay.
Like, I finished it an hour before I came over here, and I don't know when he got blown up.
This is a fucking tough one. There's so many weird...
And
of
I have a
moving
goldfish
parts.
brain.
A
So
lot of
that
moving
too. Well,
parts.
we definitely
Yeah.
have. That's why we do these kinds of notes, because we also goldfish.
Where's Willow and Fu? I'll tell you where they are. They're back in the ring. Fu is being manhandled, but he grabs an international object.
From outside the ring.
It's like a nightstick a cop would use.
That's right. And he's trying to toss it in, but as he's tossing it in, of course, Warrior has his other guards, but they can't just be normal guards, everybody. They're wearing their ninja gi outfits, and they also have little fucking katanas or something.
why were they dressed as like martial artists? Shouldn't they be dressed as Indians?
Something. I don't know. You would
Should-
That,
should-
no, because that's
should
his
they be
gimmick.
Native
It's gimmick
Americans?
infringement. He's like,
Okay.
no, I'm the only Indian.
He's the only. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
The dojo, is that like a block away from the stash house? Because we've established that he's fighting Willow while the fight is going on. Because Doc shows up.
Yes.
Immediately.
It makes no sense, the connection here, because they also show the...
I'm waiting for the ranch house from the fucking miniature van
Yeah,
thing
for
to
real.
show up.
We saw the exterior of this place, and it's your typical suburban office.
It's Andy Sidaris' house.
It used to be a gym. It looked like it used to be like a powerhouse gym or something.
Yeah.
He might have, if he had a house in Texas, then they might have just had like a big warehouse barn on there.
Yeah, maybe. But this had like
Well, this is
fucking
Louisiana.
all the structure built
Oh,
out.
it's on
Like
Bayou,
it was
boy.
some little fucking gym at one point. And so yeah, they just arrived there. We get the weapon or the international object tossed into the ring. So now fucking Willow is armed against Warrior. and she is going straight for the fucking knee. Well, the
Three-
calves.
That's where you
she,
go. That's his weak spot.
She recognized those calves as a weak spot.
That's what ruptured the
The infection.
implants.
Yeah, it blew him up.
Julie strained, and those weren't working punches, brother. Those were shoot.
That's right. So the guards are coming after Fu, and that's when Doc steps in and They start shooting all the guards dead.
Well, he does an Abilene. That's why he should have been Doc Abilene.
He missed.
Why? There's a bucket of water just hanging.
Yes.
And to show that he missed the shot, because that's what Abilenes do. They line up the shot and miss. And then so does Tyler stop him?
Tyler did, yeah. Tyler stepped in and shot him. And made a snide remark. Yeah.
So Willow kneecaps Warrior. He falls on top of her. So technically, he won the match. He pinned her.
Yeah,
he gets a 3 count if the ref wasn't knocked out.
That's right. I counted 3. So
and then
Fu comes
she's
in.
like, I need to get something off my. Didn't she make the call back to get something off my chest?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And Fu helps get him.
I don't
off.
know why he put all of his eggs in that joke basket.
I don't know. It was funny to him at the time. You know.
Yeah.
Very much like how we have our fucking.
Yeah, we have our inside jokes. They have theirs.
Yeah, theirs. Yeah.
So then they all the crew gets together. Some shitty fucking Louisiana casino.
Riverboat.
Yeah, and we just get the thing. Oh, by the way, Scorpion and Shark will be all right.
They're fucking in the hospital right now.
And then they're like, and get this. Fu just got a fucking residency at this casino. And then Gerald Nakamura jumps out in his jumpsuit. And
Everybody claps. Everybody's happy. Sidaris always leaves the audience cheering.
Exactly.
Stroking.
He does.
Stroking is often playing at the end of every fucking Sidaris movie.
Where do you think Freakin got the idea from?
That's right. He's a big Sidaris fan. He knows. He knows incendiary art when he sees it.
He knows how to fuck through a rolling donut.
He definitely knows how to fuck through a rolling donut.
All right. So there you have it, people. Another sexy Sidaris for you.
Woo!
Thanks for coming on, Mike. It's always good to see you.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me. And it was enjoyable. Day of the Warrior's enjoyable. It's just not upper echelon Sidaris.
Yeah.
Sidaris had his heyday, yeah. But it's just like the Breen movies, man. There's still something about all of them. I like to see where Sidaris takes
There's
his
a
film.
reason Sidaris quit after the next movie. He was just like, I don't have anything in me anymore.
Yeah, he was probably feeling in this one. It was like, okay, next one's the last one. Squeezing it all out. I want to see what he squeezes out of there.
He probably tied up all the loose ends.
There's a lot of loose ends to tie
Because
up.
this is the cinematic universe we're
Do we
talking
learn about Tiger's past?
Maybe.
Do we just...
We'll know that the next time Mike's on. We'll do that. Well, actually, we won't because he'll be on for something in Schlocktober. But before Schlocktober, there's September. And Grip, I just think we've done everything. We've reinvented the podcast a million times over. There's nothing else, nothing new under the sun for us. We've done it all.
As all these fucking people are pitching to me when they email me, hey, Golan-Globus Theater, you have one of the best podcasts around. I could help you increase your income tenfold. So tenfold of 0 is...
Nothing from nothing
0.
is nothing.
Yeah, 389. I listened to all 389 episodes, and I'm like, are you the fucking bots hitting our show? Because fuck you.
You've done
Right.
389 episodes?
If you include the tippy taps.
Yeah, tippy
This
taps.
is
Holy shit.
episode 325. You were a part of.
Damn.
Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah.
think. Nobody thought.
I
You'd be
don't.
doing
I
this.
don't
No,
know how-
I 100% thought that you, Tim, would have got bored of it within like 20.
Yeah, but
Here we are.
here we
Yep.
are, people.
Here we are.
You're welcome. I'm talking to the listeners there.
All right, sorry.
But there's one thing we've never done, and in 325 episodes, we've never done a Western.
Oh, damn. That's right.
You ready?
You're doing a Western?
But you know us. We got to do it G&G style. So we're going to be doing Weird Western Month.
Okay.
So the movies, we're going to start you out with a traditional Western, but they're going to get weirder as each week goes by.
I love this, man.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. This is a fun one that's been cooking.
So up first, we're going to do probably my favorite Clint Eastwood Westerns. You got to do Clint Eastwood if you're doing Westerns.
We getting the sweets and scale up for this? Does Clint...
I think he raped somebody, but I don't think they show it.
I'm interested to know what your favorite
Christ.
Clint Eastwood Western.
It's called High Plains Drifter.
Oh, I just bought that.
Yeah?
Kino Lorber did a big Western sale, and I picked that up.
Nice.
So you'll have a reason to watch it.
No reason why.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So giddy up, everybody, for September, because
Yeehaw.
that's what you're going to be hearing.
I'll be wearing my cowboy hat all
And
month.
then for Schlocktober, you might be seeing a lot more of Mike. I'm going to tease you with that. Leave it at that. And we'll see you next week, y'all. Keep it warm.